press because I didn't turn on the audio. Hello, now people can hear us.
Hello. Now
Hello. Hello, everybody. Now we're really streaming. Obviously, since we're at the start of the stream, please let us know how the audio is in regards to Hades and also us. And speaking of us, hello, it's me, Jenna. And today, for this first hour of Hades, I am joined by Brian, who is, of course, from the video team, and Petrana, who's part of our editorial team. If you've read any of the stuff on Polygon.com, an entertainment website, that is about, like, amazing but underappreciated animated movies. Those are all by Petrana, and they are so good, and you should absolutely be reading them. In fact, Petrana, if you have like a favorite that you would want to drop in the chat, I highly recommend that.
Oh, sure. I also write about Tumblr shipping culture, i.e. just steal.
if you Petrana, we just started our stream, and you have already started talking about this. Like,
it's Sagittarius season, so it's unhinged.
You're at your fullest power, yeah.
Yes.
This is good. Petrana wrote a really, really good article just this week about Haikyuu, which I still haven't. I've watched the first episode of.
All right.
And so
We've matters with Olympus to resolve.
But I think I might have to
They
go back
don't
to
know
it
I'm here.
my
Most of
sister
them,
and
besides
her,
Zeus, maybe
significant
Athena.
other love
They think your
Haikyuu.
Nyx's son
It
rather
gets
than
so
mine.
much better.
And that
The
your
first
goal is
episode,
still
I was
to
like,
join
oh
them
my
on the
gosh,
mountaintop.
is this it? But it's so good, and
No.
it's
What a
the
mess.
only thing I can think
What can we
about
do?
at any given
The
moment.
gods
So.
of Olympus have all been
That's
very
great.
good to me for the most part.
You know what I should
I
also
don't feel
mention?
great
Hello,
about seething
we're
them.
doing a charity
trying to
stream.
help me
It's
escape.
there on the title. You've seen that. But what's someone says
What
game
can
audio is
we
a little
do?
loud.
I
not sure if
just
you
make
I
can
a
read
just
that.
with that.
dropped it, so
let them
let me
know
know
the
in another
truth.
minute
Okay.
if they say so.
So much of it as they would
That's cool.
tolerate.
All right. Well, hopefully that's
Diplomacy is not
good.
your father's
As you can
strong
already
suit.
see, we have already hit
I'm going to need you two to do
$750.69, which is wild
Hey.
to me. Incredibly
Yes,
important. This morning I woke
Nice.
up and had seen that we had already gotten to
Have
$420.69, which was amazing to catch at that moment in time.
Really good.
But if you don't know what we're raising
We're
money
going
for
to
right
invite
now,
all
we're
of
raising
them
money
to a
for
little
the
family
Innocence
gathering.
Project, which is a wonderful
Here.
organization.
And you shall
The Innocence
personally
Project's
deliver
mission
them
is
their
to free the
invitations,
staggering
Agnes.
number of innocent people who remain incarcerated and to bring
Mother, are you
reform to the
serious?
system responsible
So
for
we're
their
just going to
unjust
have a bash
imprisonment.
with them
So
and they'll
it's
just
not
see you
only
after
trying
all
to
this time
fix
and
the
be fine
people who
with
have been,
everything.
again, wrongfully incarcerated, but trying to fix the system that put them there in the
They
first place.
certainly shall
They're a
not be
really
fine
wonderful
with
project.
everything.
You can
But
check them
Hades
out.
and
We're going to
I
have
will be prepared to tell
like
them
every
what they
5
need to
minutes,
hear.
the Innocence Project is
Don't
gonna
worry.
pop up on our
I
screen,
shall
and
do
I
the
actually, I just remembered Pat
What
let
you
me
going
put in
to
a little
say?
thing here. There you go. So you can see that.
Oh,
Which
you
is
know,
great. Someone's saying that I'm a
mess,
little bit
fell in love,
quiet. I
eloped,
can
had a
bump myself
child.
up on my end, but
A
also
child
Jenna,
who,
if you want
once
to,
grown, sought desperately
here, let
to
me tell me.
reconnect with
Does that
his
make it a little bit better?
extended family.
Tell me if that's
To the chagrin
any
of his
better.
grim Lord Father.
But regardless, again, if you need to, if you want to check out the
That's
actual,
all true.
if you'd like to
As
donate, it
individual
just popped up in the
statements,
chat
at least.
actually.
Fortunately, our loving and dutiful son at last
donate.tiltify.com/@polygon/innocence
persuaded
project.
his mother
We'll
and
also put
father
that
to
down in our
reveal their
about
secretive
section.
relationship
And yeah,
make an
please
effort
donate.
to
We've
rejoin
actually
their
already
great
hit
family.
$1,000 now. Things keep happening.
Nice.
That's so
As I'm
good.
talking about it. But I'll
Your
read off
mother
some
won't be happy that
donors
you
in
left.
just a bit. But Jenna, do you want to introduce Hades
I'll
to us
deal
all?
with her.
Yes, I extremely
Perhaps I'll
do.
have to
I love
visit
this
her in the
game.
next
I've been
event
playing it
from time to
nonstop.
time.
Here's the
That's
thing.
what
I
it
knew
shall
I was
take.
going to be playing this for 3
I'll be
hours on a
back.
stream on Friday, and I
I have
still
no
played it
choice.
every single evening this
Did you
week.
know that if you eat the seeds of an old
So good.
pomegranate,
I
I
love
love
it
that.
so
you
much.
cannot leave for one
We are
game audio
in-
is still
per seed.
loud, just so you know.
Okay, I will drop it a little bit more. Thank you,
Even
chat, for
further.
bearing with us.
Yeah, we're getting it a little.
So we are in post credits. I have not finished all the quests. In fact, I saved the ending for the Patrocles quest for the stream. So if you don't want to see that, avert your eyes when I get to there. You'll know when I get there. I heard rumors that you can basically dethrone the Olympians, and I'm 80 hours in, and so I was like, I haven't hit that yet. I don't think that's possible. But I think this conversation I've been having with Persephone is us planning to dethrone God.
That's exciting.
Nice.
We've come to a certain point in time.
No, I never knew
Again, Chad, if you wouldn't mind just letting me know if the
Neither
game
do
audio is any
they.
better right now. I think it's a little bit
How soon is
better
this
now,
family
but
gathering you have in mind going to take place?
I always want to double check that as
Soon
we
after
go.
you invite them all, I hope.
Wow, this is
Now
yeah.
go.
I've only
And
played.
trust in me, all
Well,
right?
I've only played like 50 hours so far. So I've gotten to about
I'll
like
let you know when it's
I've
done.
seen obviously Persephone down here, but like I just I haven't quite gotten as far as you. You have a
Full of meaning
decked
slip into
out
another
place.
hidden
Jenna.
aspect.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've got.
Ew,
Beast
I
I've
still
got
have
some-
like
twin
one
fist
rug.
belonging to an ancient god king known as Gilgamesh.
It is a
Gems
lot
are
like.
the
That
thing
name.
I
He had a
go the
half-beast
least
friend,
for, just because
apparently.
I'm getting
Like
all the
how
darkness
Asterius'
and keys,
friend
and I'm just like,
Theseus.
decor.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a certain point in the game where it's like, I really just want darkness, please. I don't want anything. I just want a soup. And also, I'm 80 hours in, and there is still one darkness I have not maxed out because I need 4,000 darkness to finally max it out.
Yeah. By the way, Jenna, I think the donation scroll has popped off of this specific
Oh.
part of. But if you
Oh.
just go in and Control C, Control V it into this section, it should pop up onto 3cam. But
hold
that was
on.
just a note. The bar is still
Uh,
there.
Oh, the bar is still there.
But
Wait.
the event list. So if you go in and click donations in your Streamlabs, and in like your 2cam or whatever it
Oh,
was.
in my. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, just copy and paste that into this so that way we can still see all of the donors. But
Okay.
so many people are donating right now. Like I'm sorry, I'm seeing an absurd amount of them. In fact, you know what? Why not? I'm just gonna go ahead and get it started. I want to first off say a huge thank you to the people who donated before we even started the stream, like Kit and Ash and Logan and Wellspoken Rambler, Anonymous. Again, a super huge one from Cat Wizard who brought us up to 420.69 last
Hell
night.
yeah,
Yay.
that's a hero.
$31 for that, which was I think $231 well spent.
He seems to be
We've
the
got
respecter
like
his
some
opponent type,
really wonderful
unlike
stuff from
his
Ellen from
companion.
Scotland, so people from not even in the U.S. still donating to help fix our busted criminal
Fundamentally
justice
broken. Yeah.
system, which is great.
With you, Zagreus?
Thanks to Charlie for saying thanks for doing amazing things for the next 56 hours, raising money and awareness for a truly fantastic organization, and providing lots of, and I just see asterisk, 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 asterisk related content. I'm gonna assume that was piss related content. I'm just gonna assume that. But yeah, y'all, thank you so much for all this. We've already hit $1,500 and we have been streaming for 10 minutes. So
That's
really
so spectacular, gang.
We lost the 69 though, which
We did
yeah,
lose.
we did lose the 69.
My
So,
guess
but-
is
but I
it'll
think-
reappear.
Yeah, that will continue to reappear. I also think that as again Paul, I think the reason that happened is because Paul donated $4.20,
I'll take
which
that.
is a wonderful amount to donate. If you want to donate $4.20, it's just enough. And if that's all you can
Here's the catch of
manage
the
right
day.
now, that's every little bit
Always
helps.
a pleasure.
Little drops in the bucket fill up the bucket. So it'll be
Yeah.
great. Look at this.
Beautifully
I
put.
can't believe how decked out this house is. Like, you've got
Yeah.
the whole
like when I
kitchen.
visit someone's apartment and it's just like way more decorated than mine is.
Yeah, I was just able to afford this fireplace. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I've got a little meat rack. I just wanted to get, so there are incentives happening currently if you're donating for one, raising the heat of my runs. We'll go up to 10. I've gotten as far as last night. I came just so close to beating Hades with shield at the level 7 heat. It was like down to like the last blow, and he knocked me. He got me good.
That's amazing. I just want to say we got a $420 donation from Zag
Hey.
on him.
Yeah.
Which is
Zagreus
amazing.
on him.
Yeah, really, really wonderful.
We are also incentivizing for my final run what legendary weapon we can use. And for context, I have gotten to the end and fought Hades with every single one of the legendary weapons, and I think I've killed Hades with most of them. Maybe not the gun, but the rest I have. So
Wow.
I hate the
Nice.
gun so much.
I hate the gun too. I don't like it
gun-
at all.
It's been very difficult for me too. By the way, Jenna, I just want to let you know that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people who have chosen to turn up the heat. So at least 4 heat so far.
Easy,
And
easy.
all of those people have all donated at least $100. Again, thank you all so much for donating.
Thank you so much.
Again, we are currently at $2,209 dollars.
Ridiculous.
So we're
You
almost
guys
a
are so
quarter of the way
good.
there.
Oh my god.
We started with 10,000, which I think was a very I thought that was a very modest number. I thought like if we can raise, you know, 5 figures, I'll feel really good about myself. But now I want to raise a whole lot more. So we'll keep bumping it up as we go.
You're just adding to Brian's thirst. You're making him more bloodthirsty.
It's
Another
very
thing
important.
is I'm like 80 hours into this game and still have not gotten good at the lyre. Even though I'm strumming it all the time, it's really it's just so frustrating. But here's this. So here's this new prophecy: a son of God of the dead shall deliver Queen Persephone's personalized invitations to each Olympian. So I guess that's what I'm going to be working on.
That's wild.
I'm like 20 hours post credits. So the fact that I'm still getting prophecies is amazing.
That's why it's the best game of the year. My personal best game of the year. And
Yeah.
Is it yours too, Jenna?
Oh yeah, it for sure was.
How about you, Petrana? Do you have specific games of the year?
I've played 3 new games because I mostly played Stardew Valley this year, if I'm going to be honest. But this is probably the top out of the 3.
Yeah, no, this is I think for me, again, I think I mentioned this on a prior stream where I was like thinking back to Animal Crossing and like how much I've spent. I spent 120 hours in it in like the first 2 months of quarantine just because it was like the time to be doing it.
Yep.
But yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, let me get a quick heat check. We still at 4?
Currently, yes, still at 4 right now. So that's what I'm currently seeing right now.
All right, well, let's get into it. I'm gonna use the spear because I like the
forward.
spear, and I don't think I haven't gotten quite as much heat for that yet.
Sometimes I think this mess you call your
This'll be good.
chambers is one which you've cultivated with great pride. Is that the way
Man,
of it?
this is solid. I've just reminded myself I have to. What's fun is that I'm still also at work right now, so
Take some pride in making messes.
I've also have to like send some things into like the newsroom and like make sure that things get put other places.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna go with the thing against armors. I usually build towards fighting Asterius and Theseus because it's such a hard fight, and so I'm like, oh, armor. It's hard. It's emotionally harder than Hades. Like if I die to Hades, it's like whatever. If I die to Theseus and Asterius, I'm like, whoa!
And they're such jerks about it too.
They are so rude. Well, not Asterius. He's a
He's
a sweetheart.
I love Asterius. Truly. I was gonna ask y'all this because I feel like we've got a pretty good spread of American education system because we all grew up in different places, but we all learned just an absurd amount of Greek myth, right? Like probably too much about Greek myth in the public education system in America, right?
I don't know if I learned it in school, but that was like, because I got into Greek mythology before I got into Percy Jackson, but like Percy Jackson only heightened that, and Percy Jackson like came out like right when I was at the target age audience for Percy Jackson, and then already being a Greek mythology kid, that just like, so I know a lot about Greek mythology.
100% the same here. We were a Greek myth household for whatever reason. We had a ton of Greek myth books, and so I read it a lot. I also got my undergrad minor was in classical studies.
Nice.
So I took ancient Greek as a language, did a lot of learning about Mesopotamia and shit.
That's impressive. I think after leaving high school, I feel like there were definitely at least 3 years of like English class where we did talk about Greek myth, to the point that like I know more about Greek myth than I do about like the U.S. tax code system. Like, and I don't
honestly.
So I just took, sorry, to clarify what I'm doing, I just took Poseidon's Aid, which is not my favorite god aid, but it's the thing I need to complete the last Poseidon prophecy. So
good work.
What is
Who's you? Yeah, I was gonna ask.
I really like Ares because it gives you that impervious and the damage. I like Artemis's because it's just like you can just pop it off no matter what you're doing. Zeus's is pretty good. I like Dionysus's, which just like makes people drunk. It's good. It's got a good spread. So any of the ones like that, sometimes I'll take Athena's if I have a really low defense build, but that's not often these days.
I for like the first few runs that I did, I could not like get anywhere if I did not have Athena. Like if I didn't have at least one thing that deflected, I was just
Oh
like
my god, I know.
dead.
Her dash is so good.
Yeah, I love her dash.
Yeah, that was like I would actively go out of my way to get an Athena, even if I was like building some other complete synergy, and like just so I could get that dash, I would like throw things away. It was worth it though.
Should I go visit Chaos?
Go visit
Yeah,
Chaos. I love Chaos.
I love
I think-
Chaos. They're the best.
Yeah, no doubt. By the way, we're almost at $3,000 now, which is astounding. Again, it's not even 20 minutes into our stream yet.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy. Thank you everybody for donating.
really wonderful. I'll just read off a few more. Really, again, some lovely donations coming in. We've got Dexter Slab just donated. We got Brenna Nui, Escher, Miriam from Denmark, Zag on him, as I've mentioned, Anthony, Livia, Ailey, Meredith, Lettuce Hours, just so many folks. We also have, I was going to say, you might be a bit confused. There's a poll that you could potentially put money toward when you donate for Skull Wizards, and it just has a bunch of verbs and monsters. And it might be confusing to you, and it's also confusing to me, but Jenna has a reason for it.
I can clarify. So we're going to, oh god, so yeah, let me do this while playing this game. It basically, Skull Wizards is like a Mad Lib style tabletop RPG. It's made by the creator of Kill 6 Billion Demons, which is a very good webcomic. But it's Mad Lib style. And at the beginning of the game, I will be having all of our players, which will include Brian and other video folks, to write down a series of words, Mad Lib style, and then those words will be what their character is, basically. And so what you are voting on is, after they do that, we've got 4 players. I'm going to make them all roll a dice, and at random, one of their words will get swapped out with the words in the polls. So every single player is going to get one of those words. It will be at random. You get to control the word. And all of those words will probably apply to their equipment. So you can get have somebody have like a shrieking sword, basically. But we don't know what it's going to be, so it's a dice roll. But I think it'll be fun, and they will fight whatever monster you choose as well.
That's great, Jenna. Can we also turn down the game audio a little bit lower? Just
oh yeah.
Even it's just apparently the combat is loud.
The combat is louder.
And the voices. So that'll.
I have dropped it down even more. Just continue to let me know, and we'll adjust it as needed. Yeah. So I love all of Zeus's bullshit, but I really love his. I like his dash. I like his cast. So I'm actually going to reroll to see if I can get his cast. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I just love the chain lightning that I can just pop that off while I'm doing other stuff.
It is really good.
Yeah.
It's super solid. Yeah, I think that Chain Lightning has become one of my favorite ones later on in the game. I also similarly, like, first few hours that I played, just never used the cast because I was like, what's the point of it?
Yeah,
It's just
still like,
But it is very useful.
See, I can just like do that, and then they're all.
nice.
So good. So good. By the way, if you're just joining us, you can check. I think if you refresh the page now, the Tiltify donation extension should be below our stream right now. So if you want to just hop there, you can also see like the polls and the rewards that we have going on right now. I will say that I am very interested in the fact that Skull Wizards Choose a Verb has a lot of people donating to mushrooming. I don't know what that's going to end up being.
Yeah, I don't either. It's gonna be fun though.
Yeah. In the second verb choice is just 100% crooning. Everyone wants crooning, which is really wonderful. And just so you know, the aspect of Gilgamesh is #1 in the aspect for your final Hades run.
That's the
which
one,
is
clause
claws.
one. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I was concerned. So there's definitely some of the legendary weapons are OP and some are under P pretty dramatically. I recently got through my first Guanyin, I think is the aspect of the sphere, and boy, goodness golly gee, is that one gosh darn hard.
There's like I would keep, you know, like I streamed Hades a little bit, and I would always complain about like the gun in general, but also I'd always have at least 1 or 2 people in the chat being like, "Oh, gun is OP," like, and I was like, "What are you talking about? Can you tell me how to make it OP? Because I don't know how to make it OP yet."
It's oh my god, there's so many.
And the bow, just because I like to run up to people and smash them against the wall, which you can't really do with ranged weapons.
Oh my god, there's so many. This increased foes is just, there's so. Okay, god. There were just so many mines on the field.
yeah, you had to run
Those
around
little
quite a
guys
bit.
Yeah, I hear people say the gun is OP as well, but I think I just find the special on it so awkward to use.
Yeah. I'm not very good at that. Once I like had a when you can turn the special into just like a missile, where I can actually contemplate where it's supposed to be launching every time. If it's not like in a straight line, I don't understand how that gun works. Right? Like it has to be extremely straightforward to me.
I also have like just enough Joy-Con drift that sometimes my aim special is like goes behind me, and I'm like, that's not what I meant.
That's so horrible.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to ask. I want to ask if is anyone in the chat? Do we have a beverage check? What is everyone sipping on? I specifically wanted to say that because I'm currently sipping on. Today, this morning, I made extra strong coffee and I put eggnog in it instead of.
Whoa! Horrible! What a horrible thing you've done.
You don't want a Christmas? You don't want a Christmas coffee?
No.
It's the
although
best thing.
I say that, I did one of my stream snacks that I have slightly off screen is a little gingerbread cookie. So I'm in the spirit for sure.
Yeah, that's nice. That's good at least.
Master Chaos has evolved.
Dope. I don't have enough heat to do any of the Erebus gates. Maybe we'll get there.
Sometime. Yeah, I was gonna say, speaking of which, let me take a little look at our Tiltify donations, because we've got a bunch more now, which is really wonderful. Let me read off a few more folks. We've got another $100 donation from Max just came in, which is amazing. Abby S just donated. Same with Verdi Vox, did a nice 420 donation. Love to see that as well.
Someone donates 7 cents. We're so
Hey.
close to 69.
That's so great. I love that. I think that's good. Is like keep your cents ready, so that way every time we're just about there, you can pop us right back up to it. You know. Yeah, this is so many wonderful things right here. A Grid GR1D says, "Good luck on the run. I hope you beat up your dad." So.
Oh, thank you.
Here's hoping.
So sweet.
Just sending some nice things. Anonymous asks me to show you the Gundams that I have behind me, and don't worry, I will. But there's so much more to this stream. You're gonna have to.
Oh
tune
yeah,
in.
you guys need to
maybe
pace
I'll make
yourselves.
that yeah, I was gonna say I'll put that in as a reward. If you donate a lot of money, I'll show you my Gundams behind me.
It's Meg time.
Yeah.
I love you, Meg.
Got some unfinished business with the Olympians
Solid.
to take care of. Those in the area, figured I'd say.
Don't start with me. You show up here.
I read that really good article about the voice actors for this game, and the amount of thirst that they have received as a result of this, which is really great though. I'm glad. I also love the fact that Meg's voice actor, I think this is her first like official voice acting role.
Dang.
And so what a solid way to start out, you know.
She also voices Aphrodite in the game.
Oh wait, no, I thought Aphrodite was Dusa.
Maybe. You know, I might
could be
have been.
wrong.
Gosh, I'm just taking a lot of hits here that I wish I weren't taking.
That's okay. You know what? You're on stream. You're also trying to do 7 other things at the same time. It's all good. Oh man.
Oh. Oh. So one of the what you're seeing here, if you don't know, is the extreme measures heat, which basically makes all of the bosses harder.
Yeah, which is great. I love. And did you do just one extreme measures, or did you? Do
no, I did. You know, I think I might have horrifyingly done 3. The reason being is I was doing higher heats last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Phew.
Right.
So there's a chance we'll see. I can't remember if I put 2 or 3 on. So if I only have 4 heat, I must have only put the first 2 on. But we will definitely get to, if you guys want to see Theseus and Asteria's heat extreme measures. It's really good.
I haven't. I've only done 1 extreme measures. I need to up my game. But I was gonna say right now there's still 5 of the 10 turn up the heats available. So that means 5 people have done it. We could potentially make Jenna have to go up to 10 heat, which would be extremely difficult. But it should be fun nonetheless. Yeah, y'all, we're already so close to 4,000. Oh well, we just kidding. We just hit 4,000. It just didn't update for me. So
that rules. God,
really,
we're
really
almost halfway through our goal.
Yeah,
That's amazing. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for donating.
this is wonderful. I honestly, I mean, if you can get us to 10,000 by noon, which is when I stop co-piloting, I will get to learn. I'll get to up our maximum donation, which will be really fun. But y'all are already again donating so much. Oh, we had Draw and Dragon just donated $100.10. Hope this evens out that 69. We're so close. We need. I think we just like barely passed through it in terms of like. It's oh yeah, we did. Now it's updated to $4,110.69, which is very good.
When you change
well
the goal, you should make it end in 69 cents.
So I mean, now that I'm seeing how well this is going, and obviously since we're doing this for 56 hours, if we can get to like 50k solidly, the next one is obviously 69k, and then we'll figure it out from there. But again, already at this point is truly wonderful. I'm so glad about this. And while I'm talking about our donations, let me remind you, today we are donating to the Innocence Project, which is a wonderful organization. Their mission is to free the staggering number of innocent people who remain incarcerated and to bring reform to the system responsible for their unjust imprisonment. You can read all about them. I'll even just pop this into chat right now. They're on their wonderful webpage of innocenceproject.org. And yeah, they're a great organization. You can read the case studies. There's some really powerful ones in there. But yeah, it's great stuff. Also, I love that Nightbot just said quietly, poggers. I didn't know that Nightbot.
Great.
That's great. I think this level or shoot, not Tartarus. What's this world? Asphodel. Thank you. I think this is still my least favorite, just because.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
The lava is so, and I'm like extra bad at avoiding it.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that I always want to move.
My strat is just dash, dash, dash with a good dash, and
yeah,
that just doesn't work here.
No.
Yeah. Oh, I see a lot of people mentioning we're so close to the good number, but which is really wonderful. Oh, we just passed it, actually. I think we overshot.
Oh my gosh.
But hey, you know what? I guess that just means we have to get to 42k. So
Yeah. Oh, I hate the barge.
But still great. Thank you all again for donating. Thanks. I want to point out Miles is watching from a lab in Canada and is researching diarrhea bacteria. And they gave us
cool.
$35. Good luck
you,
with the run.
Miles.
Thank you for
Run.
research. Good luck with the run.
Oh no!
I don't know if that was the pun intended.
Well, it is now.
But thank you, Miles, for donating and for researching diarrhea bacteria. It's very important.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
Yeah.
Probably, I guess. I guess I don't know that that's true.
Miles says, I didn't intend that pun, but guess what? Sometimes that's the way, that's when the best puns happen. So I love it. Yeah, there's some, again, really, really wonderful donations coming through. You can actually check out, let me see, who's, there we go. Oh, wait, let me get to my dashboard.
Now I can recognize an invite when I see one, man. And this is definitely, almost certainly some sort of invite.
Anyway, yeah, really overwhelming that we've already hit this level of donations. Again, super thankful to Zagonum for getting that $420 donation top spot so far.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm an editor. I'm not an editor. I'm a writer.
Oh yes.
Everyone is saying I'm an editor. No, I'm just.
Oh
on
no,
editorial.
you're on editorial. Yeah, yeah.
Editorial encompasses editors and writers. I write a lot about cartoons, and also I said this earlier, but if you missed it, I wrote this big piece about Destille being canon. So
Yeah, if you haven't already, Petrana, please drop some of your articles in the chat so people can appreciate
Let me
them.
find that Destille one. I feel
Great.
Like
that's
Yeah,
important.
that should definitely be the one that you share for sure.
just really kick off my introduction here.
Yeah,
I
a
mean,
solid one.
you wanna capture who you are, you know. Ah.
Here, I'll even pop one into chat as well, if you can't. Here's Petrana's very good haiku piece, and that I just popped in, or maybe it'll be a little bit.
Oofa.
I don't actually know. People in chat are. How do you pronounce Destille? Because I've never watched Supernatural, so I wouldn't know what that.
I don't know if they ever. I don't think they ever say it on the show.
I've read it in my head
So.
for like 13 years, or not 13 years, since 2013.
Destiel?
Destiel?
I read it as Destille as well when I was first introduced to it that like 2 weeks ago. I think the first way I was introduced to it was also like, again, when I was streaming at 7:30 in the morning and the whole chat was talking about Destille because it had just become canon or whatever, and I was like, what is going on? I don't understand.
I apparently wasn't following, so I can't send anything in chat. So I will be
That's
able to
so
send this
funny.
piece in
Wow.
half an hour.
Wow. Terrible.
Sorry.
Yeah, we.
That's great. Oh, sorry, I could see in the chat somebody donated under the name Radicus Finch's 12th kid. For those of you who don't know, I guested in a very good D&D podcast live play called Dungeons and Daddies, and I love it and it's great, and I played Radicus Finch, a prosecutor with 40 mouse children.
That's so great. That's really great.
Ooh, am I gonna have to fight? Yeah, okay. Boy, do I want this Athena upgrade, but boy, do I also want health.
Yeah. I currently love also, and as I'm going through, again, thank you all so much for donating. We have some really great ones from Adam P, who asked, please tell me these are the right number of cents or it will curse word me. And but the problem is that every time that happens, someone else like Kyle Bradford would come in with a 69.69 donation, which is extremely nice, and then it kind of screws it up. But I love this because it constantly it's just a real revolving door of like just hoping, just throw in an amount of cents and try to get us to the good number, because every donation counts. Again, we are already at $4,681, which is astounding.
Amazing.
Really,
Yeah.
really amazing for the first 38 minutes of this stream.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't know, so Innocence. So here's the thing about charities: is they are not all created equal, and some charities take a lot of money off the top for things that are not directly like aiming towards the thing that they are trying to do. I should not be talking while I'm doing this. But Innocence Project has a really good rating in regards to that. So like your money is being put like very, very directly towards their end goals. So that's something you can feel good about, is that you're helping in a very impactful way, helping people directly, but also helping change the system that has devalued people and their freedoms. Oh my god, sorry, it kept.
To rename Lerny, because I saw that you could do that, and every time I face him, I'm just like, done face Lerny. I'm like, is this the time when I nickname you?
It happened really late for me, so I don't know. I have no idea what triggers it.
I haven't also seen Deuce's, like, the thing that you just did, where Deuce pops in.
Yeah.
That's so wonderful. I also, again, this is I'm assuming what's happening, the intense measures or whatever, extreme measures.
Yes.
This seems like hell.
It is. It's probably my least favorite of the extreme measures.
Yeah. It's so good.
Lerny's a good friend.
Come on.
I forgot to tweet that we are live now. I did a bad thing. So I've,
Chatting with you, Lerny, dear.
Which would be really great. We have some like really wonderful folks coming through to guest. We've got some folks from SB Nation. Like we got Kofi's gonna be here, which is gonna be great. I'm really pumped about this whole time. Which reminds me, also, I should probably just again point out the beauty of again streaming at like 4 in the morning is that if like there is anyone awake and they like anyone I personally know that is awake at that same time and they're like, hey, can I be on the stream? I'll be like, yeah, sure, whatever. It's okay, because no one else is going to be up at that point in time. But it'll be really fun. Now let me think about a good tweet to post. Okay, really powerful tweet right now.
Wait, get Petrana to help. She's an actual writer.
Oh.
Oh yes.
Oh wow! What, Petrana? What was that response? Oh.
Me remembering that I have work to do when I get off.
I'm seeing a request from a specific shout out from me to Nicole because it's their birthday. Happy birthday, Nicole!
Aw.
Birthday.
Congrats
birthday.
on having a birthday on a Friday. I feel like that's really good energy to take into the weekend.
Yeah. No, this is great stuff. I am so glad about please, the amount of donations that are coming through. Thank you for donating on your birthday. is a really nice thing.
That's,
a very good birthday gift. Right?
To the world, yeah. That rules. I hate these respawning dudes.
Yeah,
That's just a fun fact about me.
I got hit the ones with the shields too.
They are so frustrating. It's like I have to strategize. I can't just rush you
But I
with
do
my
like the
mad
Phoenix
power.
eggs.
The spear is a little bit cheap because you can, once you've broken through armor, you can pretty much just spam them like that.
Yeah.
I don't need the darkness.
That's why I love it.
It is good. Oh, some health. I'd love some health.
I guess I could also just tweet on computer. I forget that I can do that. I'm now just like trying to grab my like the correct link and everything. All very important stuff.
Don't hit me. Don't you know who I am? I'm the prince. Why would you do this? Oh, I see a fishing spot. I also hate the butterfly balls. One of my least favorite enemies in this game.
I think they're cute.
I think they're cute.
I like the concept of this giant, deathly pink blob of just like of butterflies.
It is nice.
Aesthetically, I like it.
Yeah. And it's also
They're very
impressive
annoying,
that they
though,
could
yes.
get an aesthetically pleasing thing that is truly the worst part of this entire game. I really I hate butterfly balls. I also hate, I think more than like fighting Asterius early, I hate butterfly ball mini boss in this game.
Oh yeah.
The Elysium
yeah.
mini bosses are just so bad.
Yeah, most of the mini bosses are a real pain. See, this is another one. I hate these guys, but if I got Zeus power, they're like not even a problem. It's
Yeah.
like, what are you gonna do? Nothing.
Yeah, that's so nice. There was one point, I can't even remember what specific thing it worked out to be, but like I had like a super powerful dash. It also deflected, and I also had like every time you deflect, like it attacks other people. Like it was like some duo thing.
Ooh.
And so the entire last section, when you're in sticks, all I did was just run in and just dash into people constantly. And like I never got hurt, and I killed everyone so quickly. And it was like the most wonderful moment of my life that I was like, oh, I finally figured out how to like be good at this game. It's like it finally is clicked for me.
That rules. Yeah, I do like, sometimes you can get just the absolute weirdest build. I had a similar build where I got Poseidon's dash, which does that nice ricochet damage, and it, for whatever, I just got like so many pomegranates that I had this one super OP dash, and all of my other stuff was really weak. So it was just like, it's just punch. Like, it was very fun, but not very good.
There's an Artemis one that like fires an arrow when you hit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I just buffed that one up so much, and it was basically her doing all the work for me.
That one is
so
so
good.
good. Yeah, where it
I love Artemis.
shoots a seeking arrow anytime you attack with anything. That one's so
Yep.
good. All right, I am hot and cold on the trials, but we're gonna do this one.
Do a duo. You gotta
Gotta do a
It's
duo.
awesome. Gotta do a duo.
I think I'll choose Zeus.
Nice. Y'all, we are so extremely close to hitting our halfway point.
Amazing.
Unbelievably close right now. I'm gonna go ahead and read off just a couple of donations right now. We've got Julian coming in with 10. This one is for Destiel. Also, I'm studying geology, and the stream is weirdly helping me focus. Love from Italy.
Ah.
Enjoy working on your geology. That's really great. Thanks to
Grazie.
the
Grazie mille.
There's so many wonderful things in this. I'm glad that y'all could join in, and Elliot Sloan gave $10 for Nicole's birthday, which is also great. And
That's so
Bailey
sweet.
did a donation as a birthday gift to my older brother because I don't know what to get him, and who doesn't like to support charities? And that's a really wonderful way. And also, we just broke past our halfway point.
Ha-ha!
9 cents.
It's 69 cents. That's wonderful. I was thinking about in terms of birthday gifts are difficult for. I'm number one so bad with gifts in general. But one time my brother talked to me about he was like, I figured out what it is that I want as gifts for the rest of my life. And it's the same stuff I wanted as a 6-year-old, but for adults. So like instead of like cool laser tag, it's like I want like military grade night vision goggles. Like I want like weird, like basically instead of having Legos, I want just like super good gunpla. And I was like, yeah, I get that. I understand that.
That
It's the same
rules.
sort of thing for me, right?
I will say there got to a point where my dad was like, Jenna, just buy me chocolate for Christmas from now on. And so I just buy him really nice chocolate. And it's really nice because it's like I know what I'm gonna get him is something he will like, and he knows that he's gonna receive something he likes. It's just nice. I should probably do that for people, but nope. I'm gonna make everybody figure it out.
I had a moment this year that I was like, I could just ask my mom what she wants. Like I could just do that at this point. Like and so I did. I like reached out. I was like, hey mom, what do you want for Christmas? And can all of the siblings like pitch in to buy something bigger than like, you know, a $20 gift I would normally be able to get you? And she was like, yeah, here's what I want. And I was like, this made things so much easier for me. I don't know why I didn't do this before.
Sent out list because we're organized. So
That's smart. That's smart.
Impressive, yeah.
except my dad, but he's easy to shop for. But mom is just terrible. Fairy, we'll let you know when they don't like your person.
Oh no. I'm gonna do a lot of reading of things because a whole bunch of new donations have all just been pouring in right now, which is great. It's wonderful. I'm so glad about that. I'm gonna just do a bunch of reading right now. Drew Marquis says, looking forward to Jenna's real talk teased during the Fall Guys stream. We have to figure that out if you want to do a little real talk segment. Thanks to Nicole. Thanks for the birthday shout out. Hope everyone watching and donating is having it's a good and safe Friday. Sending good vibes from Edinburgh. Enjoy your birthday. Have a good time. Frums, thanks for the 1312. We got MV3 Anonymous. Sar from the Baltimore Crabs. Love you, Polygon team. Flabby Clawladays. Thank you to that. I'll say, because that's a reference to Blazeball.
Blazeball,
right?
Yeah.
And I joined Blazeball literally. I was like, okay, I'll log in and I'll like do this for the Baltimore Crabs. Obviously, I was gonna choose that one.
Really?
And then the day after, they became a corporation. They ascended, and I was like, what? Oh no, what happened? I don't know what's going on. I was extremely confused. But like, I had put all of my chips in that basket, and then suddenly I was like, well. Okay. All right, that's how it works. Again, thanks to everyone, Fancy Schmancy, and Belf, and Spencer Wood, and Jadri, and Dissociated Homosexual, and Sometimes Why, and Jeff Jacobs, and Lauren, and Eva. Y'all, thanks so much for coming by. I'm not sure if there will be a VOD. There will be, I think, on our channel for just a bit. We're still figuring out that stuff. But we've got so many wonderful donations coming in. We've already gotten to 5,300 now, which is astounding to me. I'm really, really overwhelmed at how generous you all have been so far.
Yeah, thank you so much. Here's some real talk. Our criminal justice system is pretty broken. It is hypothetically a rehabilitative system where people go to prison and learn to not do crimes, but in function, it's a lot more complicated and dysfunctional than that. And that's why it's so important to support causes like this one that are trying so hard to reform the system and make it hypothetically more fair to help people that have been caught in it. And nobody, yeah. I don't want to. That's your little bit of real talk. That's a taste of real talk.
Just a taste of the real talk. But that's why we're supporting Innocence Project. I also think so. Jenna was the one who chose Innocence Project, and I'm so glad about it because I think there's there's a lot of great organizations and a lot of great charity streams going on right now as well. But I think there haven't been that many specifically about our criminal justice system. It's not the sexiest thing to support, but it's also an extremely necessary thing to support.
Yeah, and I think the reason I put forward Innocence Project is that there are charities. Here's the thing about our society: there are failures and there are symptoms of the failures, and it's easy to support and good to support charities that are alleviating the symptoms. But we also need to be working on the actual base root problems. So structural issues deserve structural solutions. Demand. Structural issues demand structural solutions. And so what I like about Innocence Project is that they are working to reform as well as help individuals. So they are working on both the symptoms and the cause.
It's important stuff. Yeah,
so eloquent, Jenna.
It is. Again,
Thank you.
I'm glad.
I have a
I'm glad we
master's
had
degree.
Jenna. Again, important that Jenna was the first one streaming, so she could talk about this in a good way, as opposed to again at 5 a.m. where I'm like, Innocent Project.
Oh, by the way.
And I love them. You're great.
Thank you.
I'll try my best.
You're gonna do great too. This is your practice for when it's your turn, when it's just you. On your lonesome, because we've all abandoned you to get some sleep.
Yeah, which is important. Don't worry, I'll get my sleep in other ways, like throughout tomorrow afternoon.
Get my sleep
I've
in
got
other
a plan.
ways.
in other ways. I've planned my like super. I feel like one of those weird tech startup CEOs where they're like, no, what's the most effective thing to do is to sleep 20 minutes 18 times a day, and then you're gonna feel like extra powerful. You got to drink specific mushroom tea, and like.
I knew someone in high school who like went home from school, slept till like 2 a.m. and then just woke up at 2 and like went through the day.
Wow. How
He
were
was
they?
very
How were they
smart.
as a person? Oh, okay.
Very smart, a little awkward, don't know where they are now, but they were on the Science Olympiad team with me, if that says anything.
Maybe.
I was
Yeah.
on Science Olympiad.
Classmate.
I
that rules,
forgot
actually.
about mathletes and like Science Olympiad and everything.
Were any of
World,
you?
baby.
What was the speech one? Speech and debate? Did any of you
Yeah.
ever do that?
I did not. I was not. I've as a result of like again probably Unraveled. A lot of people are like, oh, Brian definitely was in debate team, and it's like, I'm not that much of a nerd, but I am that much of a nerd.
Yeah, you were probably too busy with theater.
I was too busy in theater. I was too busy performing art to be in the debate team. No, it was. I also just like freak out whenever I have to like argue about things. I'm not built for that. I'm not built for it. Yeah.
Oh, congrats
important
to someone who won their speech and debate tournament last night.
Oh, nice. That
How
works.
topical.
I was gonna say, how does that work right now? I was thinking about debate. I guess you could have Zoom debates. Like, I don't think that would like obviously you can't have Zoom soccer matches, but like you could have Zoom debates, right?
Yeah, got a moderator and then just mute the other person.
Oh, I
I'm,
accidentally.
How is it you're still champion?
There we go. Oh, here they are.
These boys.
I am the boys. The boys.
I can't wait for you
I,
guys to see Extreme Measures, Theseus, and Asterius. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's. You're gonna like what you see.
You're gonna like the way you look, I guarantee it.
I think Theseus was like my favorite Greek myth character, like hero.
Really?
And I don't know why, because he's such a dick. He was
Yeah,
poor area at
like
me.
canonically a dick.
I don't know why. I just like him. Jason, who's also like even worse, probably. I think because I like the name Jason, which I'm very shallow. If you have a cool name, I'm like,
That's
Look,
the one.
I feel that way too. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I had to in like 8th grade. We had a project where we did a bunch of myths, and then we had to make up our own myth about like some sort of like origin story of a thing. And I think I made an origin story of spray paint, which was like the god of like graffiti. And I like don't know why I did that, but it was, and I also don't know how I got an A on that project, but I'm pretty sure I did get an A on that project.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Just wanna, we're still currently Aspect of Gilgamesh still is like the #1 thing for legendary aspect for
Interesting.
you.
All right,
Which will be
I'm
fun.
into that. Yeah.
We've got a close tie, it's a close one in Skull Wizards between regretting and lurking for one of those, which is going to be very fun. Yeah, I'm very excited about this. Can't wait to see how this turns out at some point. And also, just as a heads up, all of the heat has been chosen.
Oh,
Every
oh
single
God.
So you will have to do head.
Okay.
It'll be fun. It'll be great, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. That's it's important to challenge yourselves live on stream where people can watch and see you.
Yeah.
Love you, Shade.
I
You're my
love,
favorite. Stunt.
let me. And while I'm talking about rewards and everything, a reminder: you can always go over to the Tiltify, which is also directly below if you're on Twitch right now. You can donate through there. And I will also just, while I'm talking about it, why don't I go ahead and read off a couple of donations? Because we've gotten a lot in the past bit. Because I think the last time I mentioned it, we were at like 53K, and now we are, or not 53K, 5,300, and now we're at 6,100. So
Damn.
it just keeps going, and I am so very happy about that. Again, really.
wow, can we get to 69, 69, 69?
I
think
bet we can.
Definitely could. Before you hop off, Petrana, I bet we can. I think that would happen. We've got a bunch of really lovely things coming in. Julia B says, "Great work for a great cause. Thanks for setting this up, guys." We've got so many wonderful things. A big gay coming in with a 69.90 for trans rights. Love to see that.
Oh yeah.
We've got again Samantha doing some. We've got tons of anonymous people, by the way. If you're anonymously donating, thank you so much. You don't need to attach your name to it, but it really does mean a lot to us to keep bringing that stuff. We've got Arcane Account. We got Bridge Edgy. I was about to read that as Brid Geejgi. But it's Bridge Edgy, I think. And love to all the fellow December birthdays and master's degree holders. Holla,
Hell
Jenna.
yeah.
So that's wonderful. Again, claws up from Emery from the Baltimore Crabs. Love to see that. And a lot of great stuff just coming in. Thank y'all so much again for donating. Already we're at now 6,300. So keep it up. All wonderful stuff. I'm now realizing right now a problem that I have is that if I have a water bottle in front of me and I need to take a break of talking, I will immediately drink that water regardless of whether or not I am thirsty. So I will 100% have to go to the bathroom in like 20 minutes. But you know, gotta stay hydrated. That's a reminder to all the chat. You gotta stay hydrated as well.
Yeah.
There was a point. I'm now just thinking about. I did my former roommate Jonah and I did an open mic thing at like a pizza place once, and we sang songs there. But before we did, we ate a lot of pizza, and we had there was water there. And since we were both nervous, we weren't talking much, and we both drank like at least 8 full glasses of water before we got on. and just because the lady kept coming by and refilling our water, which was great service. But it was a bad thing for us to go up and sing a few songs and then both of us immediately shoot to the bathroom. It was a bad time.
Amazing.
Yeah. Oh. Y'all, also, I was going to say we're at like 2,500 viewers, which is really wonderful for 11 in the morning on a Friday.
Yeah, I hope all of you are blowing off work.
Yes, we are. So why not you?
Yeah, I wanted to say real quick, if you can't donate, it's a weird time for everybody, and a lot of people you don't have the capacity to donate. We totally understand. If you have maybe like a rich friend, invite them to the stream.
A mysteriously rich older relative who may not know how the internet works.
Yeah. So if you absolutely can't, here's the thing: is we all have to contribute in the ways that we can, and if you can't contribute monetarily, we totally understand. That's totally fine. Maybe spread the link. Post on social media that we're doing this, and get other people to join in.
Yeah, let your friends and family know. Bring them through. We're gonna have a lot of like fun, also group games. Like I was gonna say, later today we're gonna be doing Jackbox at 6 p.m. And so if you want to come through and like be in the audience for that, which will be fun. Like obviously we'll do the front stuff, but you can join in for those things, which will be really nice. Just on your phone. Just again, being a part of the stream, showing up for it. Even if you can't do a lot, like just being here and being actually a part of it, showing the viewership, will help bump us up on Twitch as well, which would hopefully bring people in that could potentially donate, which would be really, really wonderful.
Yep. We all contribute what we can, and if you have money to contribute, that's great. If you don't have money to contribute, just spread the word, because we're gonna be here for 56 hours.
56
or I guess
hours.
55 hours at this point.
Yeah,
Hey,
you've made it through one.
I probably have to go right now.
All right.
Before you beat Hades.
Petrana, thank you.
Me.
Yeah, thank you for coming out. This was a delight, and it was just wonderful to have you. Once again, go ahead and plug something while you're still here.
I can't send anything in the chat because I haven't been following you guys for half an hour.
I can repost your Haikyuu article since I already have it copy and pasted.
Yeah, and you can follow me on Twitter at pet_Rana. Pretty easy, because the person who has my actual name only has 3 followers and has never posted in her life. Anyway, I'm not bitter.
Social media be like that. There is some teen that takes the Jenna on every new social media platform there is,
Wow.
which is why I'm the
I'm sorry.
_ Jenna on Twitch, and it's just like, come on.
Man, what a shame.
All
What a
right.
shame.
All right.
All right,
Good luck.
Petrana,
If y'all
thank
hit
you.
69, let me know.
Yeah. Get a pee in the chat, respecting Petrana as she leaves. Important. There we go. Now we're good. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome.
Give me a moment to adjust.
That's fine. Actually, while you're adjusting, I'm gonna run to the bathroom, as I have mentioned. So I'll be right back.
Excellent. Great. I just saw in the donation, while I quickly adjust our entire screen setup, I saw a donation from It's Brimley. If you don't follow them, they do very good. They are also streamers, and that account. Sorry, I'm trying to talk and also adjust the screen at this moment, which is fun for everybody involved, I'm sure, to see this happening live. The magic of the live streaming. There we go. Thank you, It's Brimley. That's what I'll say. How's everybody in the chat doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you for the donations that are happening at this moment. I'll have to readjust this crop when Brian actually returns so that we can see him face and not just the sides of his screen. Not just the Crash Bandicoot suit hovering ominously behind him. Okay. All right, are we back at it? Are we good? Does the screen look good? You guys can still hear me? You can still hear the gameplay? Okay. Phew. That was our first live transition. We're going to be doing a lot of transitions like that during this process. That was the first one. Thank you for sticking with it while we did that. And let's, okay, which of these I'm going to do? Definitely Typhoon's Fury. One of the reasons I don't like,
What's in this stuff?
oh, what's in this stuff? One of the reasons I don't like Poseidon's special is that you have to, like, navigate it. Like, you have to, it's directional, so you have to point it at somebody. I find that very difficult. How you doing, Karam? Great.
Vigilant Cerberus decides to look the other way this once.
Oh, no. I was trying to adjust my screen, and I did a bad job, and it just moved everything. Okay. Hey, I'm about to fight my dad. That's pretty exciting.
Bye for now, boy.
I mean, I'm pretty excited about that. I don't know how y'all feel. Maybe, should I wait for Brian? Or should we just be, oh no, there he is. Okay,
So
cool.
you could just do it.
Cool. All right, let me adjust the crop on you a little bit. There you go.
There we go. That's good.
Excellent. All right. All right. All right, Dad.
Colin, I'm so
All right,
excited.
Dad. This has been a good run. I haven't used any of my death defies. I've been
Nice.
doing runs at such higher heat that when I'm at this level, I'm like, okay. Whew.
Just crushing through it. No big deal. Totally fine.
But the last couple runs on Hades, I've gotten to this point with like 1 or none death defies, and it's like,
Oh, God. I have always gotten to the point where like the Death Defy experience for me was like so important. Like once I got the second one, I was like, oh, now I can hopefully beat this game, because there's never been a chance that I've beaten Hades without
No.
dying at least twice.
I mean, Hades has his own death defy, so it feels only fair.
Yeah, right?
All right.
Get it. Crush
Aw.
this dude.
Don't. Okay.
You got it. There's no problem.
I'm not too worried.
I was gonna say, I know, so isn't there a thing where you can, get the final level of extreme measures, which I think,
Oh, yeah.
right? Where I'm assuming that's Hades, right? But
Yes.
I could be wrong.
It is, and I have not yet attempted such a thing.
Yeah, that seems intense.
Oh my god.
But, you know, it's good. This,
Oh my god.
if you, I feel like we haven't talked enough about Hades specifically, like to the chat, like if you haven't played Hades yet this year, just because you are afraid of like roguelikes or whatever, almost everyone I know who dislikes roguelikes absolutely loves Hades.
Yeah.
And like for good reason. It's such a good game. And also what's wonderful is that like if you are afraid of like the difficulty of it, there's a wonderful god mode which doesn't like make it like super easy or whatever. It's still just like it helps you play through the game so you can have the story, which is also amazingly good.
The story's
which is
so good.
It's surprising. Again, roguelikes not known for their stories. Hades, extremely good. Every part of this game is amazing though, and like, yeah, we've both have gushed about Hades a lot. So,
It's just like a perfect game is the thing.
it really is. It's exactly what you want from this game, and yeah, I can't believe how good it is. No, you got it. You're crushing.
I just always have trouble when there's crowd management stuff, and this has been a real crowd management heavy version of this fight.
Yeah, no doubt. It's a challenge.
Really?
Don't, Dad. Okay, I need to
Stop it.
focus. I need to focus more on hitting
All right,
him.
I'll be quiet for this moment. Everyone, send good donations in support of Jenna, and then I'll read them off after the fact.
Okay. So what's happening is that I'm just a little bit off on my
For this.
dash, as you can see right there, when I beefed it. So I'm gonna play a little bit farther back than I normally would. Fuck.
Yeah. You know, you gotta do what you gotta.
See? Just like that! But I don't need to play as forward as I am because
Brought that on yourself.
on account of fuck off. Damn it! I just am not dashing well.
It's tough. It's tough. Also, because you're playing it through your stream setup, aren't you?
Yes.
So you're not having the perfect gamer's experience right now. But nonetheless.
I'll boil your blood.
Don't
Very
boil
good.
my blood, Dad.
Don't you just
See,
hate
I'm
it?
just like missing those. Fuck me.
Oh man.
I might not
Oh,
do
man.
it. This is so embarrassing. I had such a good run and I just didn't get it at the end.
Don't be embarrassed. Look, sometimes that happens.
That
It's-
doesn't bode
it's,
well for this 10 heat run I'm about to do.
I am. Here's what I'll say. So, like, you have to do the 10 heat run at some point, right? I guess throughout the entire. But I am still very impressed that you were able. I have not been able to get beyond 3 heat. No, 2 heat. I don't remember.
Get some rest, mate.
But anyway, nonetheless, I will take this moment as a moment of respite to read off some really wonderful donations because we have gotten past the 3/4 mark. Again, should have assumed that we would have hit 10K. I mean, again, we've only been streaming for an hour and 11 minutes, so we're crushing
man.
through it, and you are all extremely wonderful.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, this is amazing. Shmeev, Dux, MV3, Multi Delirium, Mike Snyder, Jack Lyle Smith. It's Bremley. I know those people. Murray Ellie and Neil with an extra E. So many wonderful, wonderful donations coming through here. I am like, again, overwhelmed. I'm trying to read as many as I can, but so many keep coming in, which is like, so I just have to keep refreshing everything. We have some really, really good stuff. Disco Like Whoa says, have to donate for Jenna's Hades run. Good luck, Jenna. You could totally
Thank you.
beat the old man at 10 heat. So there's some belief
I'm
for
gonna.
you there.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Fear is for the weak.
Will says, y'all flew by 69. So here's just a good old-fashioned 69 donation. Really wonderful there. We're so close to our original goal. Again, I did that as a modest goal because I just wanted to, again, I would have been so embarrassed if we had streamed for 56 hours and didn't hit 10K. But I'm really glad about that. Thanks to Karen Thornton also. We're so and to Caitlin. Says that the videos have helped anxiety and depression over the years. I'm so glad about that. These are, y'all are so overwhelmingly nice, and we're getting close to that first benchmark of 10K, and I'm really happy about that. Let me see if what we're doing with the polls. How much? So I'm just taking a look. The rewards in terms of like the turning up the heat was just $1,000. It was 100 per, and so I'm in my mind trying to figure out what I need to do for when I stream this morning.
Yeah,
like,
what kind of incentives you got for folks?
So I've got one. As you can see behind me, I've got Crash Bandicoot watching over me at this entire point. I think at a certain point, if we get enough money, I will wear the Crash suit as I game. I might have to keep the head up just so I can actually look at things and not like be in a bad time. But I also so the reason why. By the way, this morning I'm going to be doing a Tony Hawk smooth jazz stream, which is where I've downloaded just hours and hours of stock music, smooth jazz, from our wonderful license thing from APM. Specifically because we didn't want to DMCA our game.
Our own charity stream.
It would have been really embarrassing if our charity stream got knocked down because we were listening to Tony Hawk music. So I've turned off the music, and now we're going to be listening to smooth jazz the entire time. But I've been keeping, just personally, all of my favorite terrible music that I've found on APM, which is so every time I stumble upon a song that I think is just so bad that it shouldn't be used, like legally I can't think of a reason why anyone would use it in like a commercial or anything, I keep it for myself. And so I now have like 45 minutes of what I call terrible clown bullshit in a folder. And so if we hit an amount of money, I will just stop smooth jazz and play the terrible clown bullshit for 45 minutes, which should be great. I'm very excited about that. What's also really fun about that is that if anyone is joining me on Discord, they won't hear that music. Only I will. And so it's just gonna it's gonna be very weird. So I'm thinking I was gonna say 1,000 for that, but now I feel like I should maybe make it a little bit higher. I feel like I shouldn't have to listen to terrible clown bullshit for so low a cost. You know what I mean?
No, having heard the terrible clown bullshit, 1,000 feels low. It always felt low to me. But you know, you've got a higher threshold for personal torture than I do.
That's true. Yeah, we'll think about that. I'll consider that for the rest of the day. Again, we've almost hit 10K in 2 hours. We're at 115, and we just hit Jesus. We're at 8,000 right now. I can't believe this.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's great. This is really great. Let me do some donation readings while you're choosing.
Okay,
your
wait.
weapon.
First, okay, yeah. I want to be Hades on a 10. I'm trying to think which weapon I could do that with. So yeah, read some donations while I think.
I was gonna, give it some thought. Again, Prophet of Spiz says thanks for beating up your dad for charity, Jenna, for 69.69.
Thank you, Chad. That's my friend
great.
Chad. Thank you so much
Nice.
for donating, Chad.
We've got Dilnuge, which says, have a wonderful weekend of streaming. Looking forward to everything coming, and love Hades. My game of the year by far. It's my personal game of the year as well. And we got, again, a bunch of anonymous donations, which, again, every little bit counts. We got a $6.90 donation from A January, which says, hooray for Jenna's chair arriving. I am also happy about that. I am so glad you have a desk chair for this.
My couch is also here.
Oh, and the couch. Amazing. Look at that nice couch.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's good
Entirely hidden by my computer chair. Secret reveal.
That's real nice. That's real nice. And I like your tree back there too, I was gonna say.
Thank you. I've got my little stocking as well.
It's
excited.
good. I love that. It's for your. We both have things that are very important for the holiday season over in the right part of our video screen, which I think is great.
Yeah, I don't see any lights or ornaments on that Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, I ran out of them. I gotta get some baubles. I also turned on the lava lamp specifically for me to like be able to kind of see how long we've been streaming, just because like now it hasn't fully bubbled yet. Like it's still got a little ways to go, which should be, you know, a good way for me to double check as I go through it.
Okay, so doing all extreme measures bosses gets me up to 10, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight extreme measures Hades.
No turning back.
Yeah, I think a shield is a good choice for this though, because like again, you can just hold the shield up while he's doing his like laser beams. But then again,
Yeah.
who knows what this new extreme measures is? So like,
That's true. Also, I am bad at the shield. I'm bad at remembering I can block stuff with the shield, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
especially depending on like which of the aspects I use, like the one that sends out the shield and like the Zeus one. I always forget that I can use the shield because I'm so caught up in the fact that I'm sending a flying death frisbee at people that like I just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Ooh, should we get a chaos? I'm gonna get a chaos boon. It's early enough that this will pay off. I've definitely accidentally gotten chaos boons immediately before going into bosses, and that's a nightmare. Nick,
That is the worst. Truly the worst.
I can't talk to you?
Go forth.
Oh.
The mark of
Ah.
What?
Oh, yeah. I will. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Nyx and Chaos have a connection that you uncover eventually in the game if you haven't yet
Wow.
already.
All right. Yeah. that's
It's
good
real
to
good.
know.
It's real good.
Please.
I got you some booze, Chaos.
I love this. We've got some, again, wonderful donations coming through here. Tessa says, can't give much, having a hard time this year. Also, Jenna, use fists and Hermes plume. Dodge tank it. Use Talos gauntlets with Athena Boon to do a 32 heat run. 32 heat.
I googled
32.
it. I don't know. Actually, would you Google real quick? And I did the most cursory Google, so I'm not certain it's true, of how high the heat can get.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that right now. But also, I just want to point out, thanks so much, Tessa, for giving $5. Any amount that you can give is fine. If you can't give any money, that's also absolutely fine. A way that you can help support is by either just sharing the stream with friends and family who might want to help donate, or just sharing it on your Twitter and your Facebook, and just coming through and watching is also very, very helpful. And there's also wonderful things, like I saw somebody popping up postcards for prisoners, which is a wonderful organization, I think, to help send letters to people who are incarcerated, and doesn't require money, I don't believe, but I would have to double check that. But again, really, really wonderful things.
There are also lots of really good like books for prisoner organizations, so those are usually run locally. So if you want to help out and don't have money, they can often use volunteers. So that's something to look into.
Yeah. But yeah, again, we're already at 8,334.11, which is me. I can't believe we're within $2,000 of our original goal. I can't believe that. Really
That's
amazing.
wild.
Yeah. Here's a donation from Vriska Circuit, which is here's a question for everyone: which Olympian would make the best employee at an Italian restaurant? Who will make the pizza? So I also want to know, who do you think would be the best employee in an Italian restaurant?
Okay, here's my instinct. I think you could use a trident as a pizza stone. So,
Okay.
to slide the pizza in and out, I think maybe Poseidon?
That's good. That's solid. I think I mean, obviously Hermes right now, considering everyone is doing you have to take out everything. Delivery, Hermes would be the most important employee right now. But
That's a great point.
I also think that like part of a good Italian restaurant is like the owner who just hangs around and is like, "Hey, it's good to see you again." Like
Family.
that I think is so important, right?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think. I think part of me thinks Dio would be the best one, right? Like he
Oh,
wouldn't
that's
be
a
good.
good bet.
Dio would not be a good employee, but he would be the reason I go to that restaurant, right?
Yeah, he would have all the best recommendations for house wines.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a pretty good bet. Does anybody in the chat have good ideas about who they would prefer? Or who they think
I
would be the
see-
one?
Oh, somebody says Charon and his gay little paddle, which would be a wonderful pizza stone, right?
That's
like,
true.
That would also, or pizza slider or whatever. Yeah, I think Hestia.
Oh,
could
yeah,
be-
the goddess of the hearth.
hmm
Yeah, that's a good bet. Here's what I want more than anything for Hades is I mean, not that there isn't enough content, but I would love some DLC that has like Apollo and shit in it.
Yeah, God, yeah. I mean, there are the good thing about Greek myth is that there's just so much of it, and like you can keep going on forever. Yeah, there's some good one. Dusa for shop mascot, very good idea, no
Yeah,
doubt.
she would run it really tight. She'd do make sure everything's clean, up to standards, up to code. Yeah.
Mhm. Very important.
Plus, she's got a lot of
Yeah.
heads, so she could do a lot of taste tests.
How many now?
Yes, if you just have each of the little snakes.
Exactly. Snakes love pizza.
Snakes love pizza. That's what I always heard. Yeah, there's some. Sorry, I'm gonna get some more donations right now. We've got Melomaniacal, Zeta, Tom, a lot of anonymous again. We've got some. Really, I've got a question. Saint Apostate, why 56 hours? I used to have a math CD that had a whole song of 8 times 7 is 56. Did Brian also listen to that CD too many times as a child? Why was that the whole song? Why? Like, I feel like a math CD, I would have expected like that to be like maybe one song does all of the 7s times tables.
Yeah.
But specifically 7 times 8? I mean, granted, that is the one that I always have to think about a lot when I think about 7 times 8.
Yeah, the 6, 7, 8s are the hardest to multiply. But that is real specific.
Yeah, that is very specific, but it's all, all very important. No, the reason we did 56 is just because it worked out well in terms of our shifts. Because it was indeed a 7 times 8 hour shift.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why we ended up with that, which is good. We've got another great thing from Kutu, says, I have tracked my hair growth this year by unraveled video thumbnails. Yeah, me too. I haven't gotten a haircut since April of last year. We've got Jack Oakleaf says, hey, D's are some donation bucks.
D's bucks.
Hey, D's. And so Anonymous says, you guys are powering me through some challenging work tasks today, so I'm paying it forward. Thank you so much for donating there. Yeah, these are...
This is it then.
We also have a little tip. So from BB Albert says, the thing I always recommend for charity streams is a trick from Austin Walker. Set a minute of every hour to be for collective action, small donations, 3 on the 33rd minute of each hour. Every stream I've seen that got big results. That's a really, really good idea. And also, I trust everything Austin Walker does. So that's a super solid idea. We're actually coming up to, I would say, the 33rd minute of the hour. So if you can't donate a lot, but you do have $3 lying around, if you're willing to, not spend on, again, coffee is the one that everyone goes to. That's what I always go to. But if you're willing to have that, and I would say at 11:33, if you want to donate $3, that would be amazing. And if that's all you can donate, that's super, super wonderful. And every little bit counts, and hopefully there'd be a lot of people donating $3 at 11:33 so we can see just how well it works.
That would be great.
yeah.
I love seeing results.
Yeah, this is really wonderful stuff. You're doing well, Jenna.
Thank you.
I'm impressed with this. I also like your current setup for like your boons.
Yeah.
I think they're working well.
Good. Now I'm like, I think
you gotta maybe keep doing Zeus. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I'm
Unless-
just trying to think. I need something special. I wouldn't mind a special with Hangover.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
God, we just
It
hit
also depends.
9,000. Sorry.
We just hit 9,000. Oh wow, I'm thinking about old memes now. Over 9,000. But that's really wonderful. Aggro the Cat donated $20 just a bit ago. Who else is hyped for Sephiroth and Solid Snake to beat? I was not watching the awards last night, but I did log on to Twitter so I could tweet about the charity stream, and right at that moment was when everyone was posting Mario getting murdered by Sephiroth, which was a really wonderful thing for me to see.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, this news is not on Polygon.com, so I can't tell if it's a meme or if it's real.
It's hard to tell sometimes, you know? Wow. Gosh, we are extremely close now. We've just got a big donation. From Milanomi, we got $252.52.
Thank you.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
Again, wild. We have Echo giving $3 right now. Okay, I'll forget in like 8 minutes, so $3 now, which is good. I'll remind you all in 3 minutes, but if you want to donate now, that's also still extremely useful. Vron just gave $5, which is amazing.
Thank you, Vron.
And Echo Davis says, great stuff, you guys. Charity work from people I think are cool gets me hugely hyped. But you know what? Hey, good luck also on your first tee shot today. I think that's going to be amazing. Bring it to your appointment.
Yeah.
Have good stuff there. Good luck. And thanks, Rebecca Bittekoffer. Sorry I'm here late. You still just gave us $20. You know, we're almost at the goal, but don't worry, this is not going to be our end goal. We're going to keep going way higher.
I like that somebody who came in 2 hours into 56 hours thinks they're late. Like, relatively speaking, you are not late.
Yeah. You gotta. It's kind of like the cosmic scale of things, where it's like, ooh, I showed up a little bit late. I'm in the Cretaceous period.
Ooh. All right, let's do a versus. Let's see which of these is more annoying to fight. Oh, both of these are so annoying.
They are very annoying. I have more trouble with Theo usually. Dionysus
Yeah, I feel like I always Demeter's special for whatever reason is more difficult for me to pick out visually.
Yeah. I noticed that too. I was gonna say there's also sometimes where I would I'm thinking about whenever I play as whenever I do Ares stuff that includes those like wrath rings that pop up. I 100% think that they're gonna hurt me. Like every single time that I play that boon, I always am like, oh, gotta get out of that way, and it's just like, oh no, that one's on my side. I can run through that.
Yeah, it just doesn't read so quickly for me, and then it does so much damage.
Yeah. Y'all, we're so close. Unbelievably close now to our first goal, which again, I think we're gonna power right
wow,
through.
we really are close.
$869.
Oh man,
which is pretty unbelievable.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. I'm gonna have to remind myself how to add an extra milestone. It's gonna be great.
Thank you everybody who's donated already and who hasn't but is going to. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Again, in about 8 minutes. Well, sorry, no, fewer than that. In 3 minutes, we're gonna do that $3. If all you can afford is like $3 every time at the 33-minute mark, we're gonna set up a thing. So if you can donate $3, then go ahead and donate then. Which is great. Aaron Bird just says, I'm donating $3 now because I'm about to start a level of Idle Champions, LMAO. So that's great too. And guess what, y'all? We just broke 10K.
Oh man, we did! Thank you, everybody! 10K. Yes! Oh my god!
We got a dab. Both of us are dabbing for 10K.
Thank you!
This is amazing. I can't believe what we got here already. I'm gonna go ahead and add the next milestone, which is gonna be, I'll say 20K.
Yeah, amazing. I'm gonna
Right?
celebrate by eating one of the arms of this little gingerbread person.
Yeah, that's very worthwhile, I think. I can't believe it. I can't believe we've already hit that point. So,
Oh my God. Thank
we
you
did
so
that
much.
in an hour and 32 minutes. We have managed to make 10K for a really important, a really, really worthwhile cause. I have just popped over the milestone, so we should have now updated to 20K. I'm amazed that, again, we 56 hours, and in the first hour and a half we hit 10K. So really, 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 really happy about that.
Thank you so much, everybody, for donating.
Thank
It's
you all.
spectacular.
I'll read a few extra new things that have just been keep coming in. We got Nicole, we got Davy Bones, we got I Am Lober, we got Huge Horse, we got Big Emo, we got Lily, we got Luke Smith, a bunch of anonymous ones. Licious donating 69 plus one more for the dabbing. So that was a $70 donation right there. We got Jasper saying thanks for we've got one from your father. Are you winning, son? So thank you for those $20 there. This is money into the charity. We got Josh and Mr. Beaks. We got Your Big Toe. We got Marigold. We got Alyssa. Just keeps coming through. Y'all, also, in a minute, it's about to hit 11:33. If all you can donate is $3, 33 minutes in, we're going to do a nice $3 donation. So go ahead and pop through if that's all you can do. Thanks, Twisted Maiden. This stream makes waking up at 7 a.m. for work worth it. I'm glad about that. Holiday reading ideas. As Black as Resistance, Finding the Conditions for Liberation by Mariam Kaba, and Our Prisons Obsolete by Angela Davis. Those are from Jenna, which are really wonderful reading plans.
Yeah,
and
highly recommend.
Also, yeah, really, really wonderful. We're in, I believe, now 11:33. Hit us with those $3 donations. Let's see how it goes. I am, again, overwhelmed that we have already hit this point.
Yeah, thank you so much, honestly.
And
Ow.
I'm just seeing a bunch of $3.33 donations coming in all at once. It's just an abundance of people. Just watch that event list go wild right now. It's gonna be impressive. Yeah, I can't believe it. I can't believe how well we're doing so far. Let me just see how we're doing. For some reason, the 10,000 hasn't updated yet, but again, looking at a lot of people donating all at once. I'm gonna just try to, wow, now like 4 or 5 full pages of people donating.
Wow.
$3 or $3.33. I'm looking at Zaza, I'm looking at I Bet It Does, I'm looking at Foxy Pants, Mudkip, I'm looking at, oh my gosh, a bunch of anonymous donations. We got Atria Ventrica, we've got DM7000, we got Jeff Knowles, we got I'm Helping, and you are indeed helping. Thank you, JTB, for giving $33.33. Amazing. Just another Viking going through. We're gonna have another attempt number 2 at getting Brian to read my name. You did it this time. Good work. We've got just oh my gosh, Bryant Miller. We got the Scottish Stew. We got Zach Hill Gaming. We got Staring to the Sun. We got Rapsodia. We got Soup. Soup says Poggers and gave us $33.33. Thank you, Soup.
Poggers.
Man, jeez Louise. And just from that, again, $3 donations, we have gone up another $1,000. Like,
hot damn.
That's amazing. I can't believe it. Y'all, great stuff. We're already a 10th of the way to 20K now, so you know, we gotta start thinking about the next steps. All right, ooh, you could do it.
So the Erebus gates, you just can't get hit. And if you don't get hit, you get the reward. And if you do get hit, that's fine. You just go back.
Okay, gotcha. I have never done an Arab escape before. So.
This is a nightmare scenario of these boys.
Yeah, you gotta just hang out in the back. I guess. I guess your shield doesn't even help with this situation. So.
Depending on. Oh, bingo, ha cha cha.
Hey.
That's why I love the electric shock.
Nicely done. Nicely done.
Whew.
Okay, great. I was gonna ask. We've extended the progress bar, but Jenna, if you wouldn't mind turning it off and on again on your Streamlabs,
Oh yeah, good call.
that should hopefully fix it. But I was gonna say it's showing up for me on Streamlabs, but it's not showing up over there. So maybe
Okay.
I was gonna say if you.
I figured it out. I will post in our Slack how to do that in case that comes up again. And at the rate it's going, feels
we're gonna have
likely.
to do it again. I'm guessing. Yes. Wow. I mean, this is super great news. Again, all of the best problems to have on a stream like this to like figure out how to update the donation bar and everything.
Yeah, truly.
I'll see if I can read off a few more. Again, there were so many donations that I couldn't possibly keep up with all of them. But y'all are so overwhelmingly nice for that. Compressor, Plant, Sarah, Blank Goober, Abolish Prisons, Ash Heartthrob, Anonymous, again, tons of anonymous ones out there. Thank you so much for that. Oz, Potted Ghost. We have like memes of yore from the ghosts of the past. Thank you for that $3 donation. Chop also says poggers, love to see it. Sleepy Livia, glad to be here for the goal. I'm going to bed. See you at 7:30. Yeah, if it's late for you, go to sleep. Yeah, this is great news. I was wondering, like, we've already hit your obviously the 10 heat milestone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like that's obviously a big one right now. But I'll take a look over at our polls right now. We have quite a few. If you're just joining us, by the way, the polls that are for Skull Wizards, that's going to be happening at 4 p.m. today. Jenna will be leading us through a one-shot of Skull Wizards, which is a tabletop RPG that Jenna could explain better than me. But all you need to know is that if you want to add to one of these polls, just choose the word that you like the most.
Yeah, it's
that RPG.
It is a Mad Lib style RPG, so at the beginning of the game, everybody will be filling out a number of prompts, and basically that poll is to replace one of the words that they come up with, which are going to be probably fine but maybe boring, with a really flavorful, spicy word that you guys get to choose.
Yeah, I'm very excited for 4 p.m. for that.
It's going to be good.
Sorry, doing other work while doing this work at the same time right now.
We also have a poll for what my which legendary weapon I will be doing a final run with. I have gotten to Hades and beaten Hades. I've gotten to Hades with all of the weapons. I've beaten Hades with I think most of them. But that will be fun. So if there's one that you really, really want to see, you can put your money towards that. I will say the aspect of the spear is the hardest, and the aspect of the bow is probably the easiest. So depending on what you want to see, that can guide you.
Yeah. Man, it seems right now that Gilgamesh will not lose, because currently Gilgamesh has $1,800 toward it, whereas everything else has like 300 to 400.
Interesting. I'm so curious.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, I'm curious why that's the case.
I mean, honestly, if I were to look through all of these specific titles, so Beowulf, Rama, Gilgamesh, Lucifer, Guan Yu, I'd choose Gilgamesh too, just because I like the name Gilgamesh. So
that's fair.
If I knew nothing about Hades, I 100% would do that.
I'm empty.
Nice.
I'm empty.
I'm gonna do another tweet. I've done so many tweets this past week as a result of having to set up for this charity stream. But I'm gonna just do another tweet saying, "Hey, we just got our first goal."
That's good. That's a good call.
Which will be good. Here, let me get a good picture. Let me go stand by Crash for a second.
Gosh, now that I finished buying everything I need with darkness, I don't need any darkness anymore, but I guess I also don't need... I guess I could use... Here's the thing. The darkness is nice because whenever I get darkness, I also get health. So there's no reason not to.
Yeah. Worthwhile. Nice.
Don't you run from me. I'm trying to do stuff over here. There we go. Okay. Whew, this is for a 10 run heat. This is going very well. And I know that will stop being the case as I meet more and more big bosses later on, but it's still nice.
I was gonna say it's purely bosses right now, so it's like, right? Because it's only extreme measures.
Yes, yeah. I dumped everything into extreme measures, which got me to 10. Oh, this might be learning.
Learning. You got it. You got it.
Whew, I really hope I get a chance to refill my Death Defies, because I already lost one to Meg. Well earned. She earned it. It's totally worthwhile.
Oh, Lerny. Oh, Lerny.
Don't.
I wish I could give a juice box to Lerny. I wish I could give nectar. You know?
I kind of do too. I mean, clearly we have a tense relationship, maybe you might say, but I think it's in good fun.
Yeah, I think I definitely like learning is important, but I 100% want to give a nectar to Asterius.
Oh yeah.
Right, like. It's very sad I can't do that. I also wish I had the option to give a nectar to Theseus, just so I could never do it.
I like that energy, yeah.
I think that would be very nice. Also, we've hit 12K, so
wow.
we're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna remind people in our charity stream that 33 minutes is when we're gonna do $3.33 if that's what you can afford. Because again, every little bit counts. Because of that 33-minute thing, we went up another $1,000. So like,
yeah,
super useful.
That's the thing about collective action, is that it might feel small, but it's accumulative.
Yes.
Oh my God, lava. Why? But why though? Why? It's just like, why though? Okay. Oh my God. Lerny, what if you chilled? There we go. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Then lava's the real dangerous part of the Lerny fight when you do it in extreme measures. But as long as you've got a good friend like Dusa watching your back, it's not so terrible. Phew.
Good old Dusa. He crushed it. You didn't even have like that much health lowering too, as a result of like, yeah.
Yeah, did not take much damage, which is good. That gives me a lot of hope. God, I'm so excited for you guys to see Theseus and Astria's extreme measures. It's so good.
I'm excited to watch someone else do it, so I don't have to do it myself.
All right, I still don't have a call. I still don't have a god call, which is actually pretty crazy to get this far.
I've now managed to get to sticks without having a call multiple times, just because I don't think about it, and I also like the only call that I've like now will 100% go out of my way for is Artemis's, because it's easy enough for me to forget about and then do a ton of damage all at once.
Yeah.
Come and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good one.
Also, and again, now that we've gone up another multiple thousand, I should probably do a couple of reads.
Yeah.
From some wonderful donations from people. Again, if you want to donate to this, you can just, if you're on twitch.tv/Polygon, you can just scroll down to the bottom of this. There's a place you can just donate straight through that. But also we're on Tiltify there too. And that's, again, super, super wonderful. Anything that you can give is very, very great because every little bit counts. We've got a bunch of donations. I'm still reading a bunch of $3 donations as I'm going through it. Yeah, I'm just, again, blown away by even all the big ones. I've got one donation from Brian's Crash Suit. Always watching, always judging. So thank you for donating to my Crash Suit. Very happy to have you here. Beth! Exclamation point says, thanks for convincing a roguelike hater to try Hades. And again, those of you who have not played Hades because you're like, I don't like roguelikes, you should still give it a try because it's astounding.
It's so good.
Here's a question for both everyone in the chat and to you, Jenna, from BugMod, who donated $33.33. What color Gatorade do you both consider your main?
Do you have an answer for that?
I don't think I've had Gatorade. Gatorade to me just tastes like swim team, where like I only ever had Gatorade whenever I'd buy it from like the pool concession stand during a swim meet. And I didn't. Every time I had it, I'd always be like, I wish this was better than it was. So, but I think it would probably be like the cool blue one, the light blue, ice blue, whatever. You know?
That's a good bet. Yeah, I feel like I normally go towards a lemon lime just because it's like it's pretty hard to fuck up a lemon lime flavor.
That's true. That is true. I love lemon lime in basically everything.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. We got a bunch of other great donations from Shields Are Good. Gil R. Sophia says, just got my wisdom teeth out and I'm kind of zooted, but I love all the sounds and colors, which is great. I don't know how you managed to donate $20 while zooted, but
Kind of zooted.
I still appreciate it. So
Yes,
Party
thank you.
Master 2001 says, I'll admit, this charity is pretty hip and cool. This is Party Master 2001 approved. So now we can put that on our stream, that Party Master 2001 approves of it, and you all should donate. Great to have that put in. Oh.
Huge news. Got the best boon, Stubborn Roots. So
Oh
if
my
I no longer
God.
have Death Defy, I can recover HP. That combined with the shield. It's big news, everybody.
That's gonna be very nice for the final one.
Okay. Yeah, I feel much better for having that. God, still don't have a call, so let's do Dio. Come on. Oh no! So this is extreme. I didn't I've never had to fight extreme measures just Asterius, but this is what he looks like.
Oh my god. This is incredible. I can't believe how good this is, though. You know that I love that all gold armor.
It's so good. Oh my
Good
god,
lord.
look at this
That's
beefcake.
so wonderful. That is so wonderful. Gosh. He's too powerful. I
Yeah.
love Asterius so much.
So this is one of his special moves. It's just like a super big.
Yeah, that's... Don't 100% know how you get up in there.
You
But
do
I'm
not.
assuming the shield is good. The shield is good for that, because I've at least, like, when I first learned that the shield can stop his rush, I was like, oh, I guess this is going to be my main, because I just am so afraid of his full rush every time.
Yeah, the only thing is because that spinning moves, he's moving pretty... fucking come on. Damn, alright. Just trying to kite him through something, so
Yeah.
I didn't have to... the bull rush moves in such a... or the spinning move... can get behind you pretty quickly if
Yeah,
you have
and then that
the
makes sense.
shield up, and then it just does nothing except traps you.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Don't be impervious. I don't like that.
yeah, that sucks. But you're doing it. You're crushing through it.
Mm.
Oh boy. Is it just my actual like? So if you fight Asterius now, he doesn't become easier later, right?
Yeah,
Or
no,
does
he has less health.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure about that. I was just confused because I always just took it as like it felt easier every time, but I wasn't sure if that was just me being confident for a change. And like,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm so annoyed that I lost to Dustify there. I mean, it's
Oh,
fair.
yeah.
He's a beefcake.
You need the beefcake. And you could potentially run into Patroclus.
Yeah.
So,
I could, but I've got the recharge one, so it'll be okay.
That's good regardless of it.
Olympus, I accept this message.
That's got some good new donations, by the way, from Jackie. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I watch Polygon Charity streams on company time. Thank you for the $20 donation. Kim donated 20 as well. They embroidered some handkerchiefs, and Clayton and I wore them in a thing.
Oh,
I was really
yeah.
glad about that. Those were really lovely. We've got a good question from Poodwecker, which is $50 here. If you could replace your hands with anything, what would you replace your hands with?
Tongs, maybe?
Tongs is a good idea. I had so my friend Jonah has told us this story a lot where his friends would always play like, you know, would you rather like fight a shark or a bear, like that kind of stuff. And one of his friends was really bad at it. He just didn't understand the rules of the game, and he was like, okay, I got one. This is a tough one. Would you rather have sticky hands or no hands? And everyone was like, they're just a little bit sticky. And he's like, yeah, just a little bit sticky. And they're like, obviously sticky hands. I think I'd rather have that. And he's like, okay, how about sticky and they're bloody? And they're like, I think I'd still probably go with it. And then he like went through like 5 or 6 more of them. And it was just like, I don't know if that's, I think that there's still a worthwhile, even if it's like covered in honey, I think I would still like to have hands. But I think I would probably replace my hands with like, I know it's not useful, but lasers. I think, just because I think it would be cool, and like
Very cool.
And if I could control if it was like super powered lasers or like just like light lasers, not super dangerous ones, I could point at things and be like, hey, could you please grab me that cup with
I
my
like
laser
that.
from far away? You know?
Yeah, being able, it feels like it'd be pretty crucial to be able to control whether they did murders or were just fun
Yeah.
aesthetics.
Wouldn't really want that. So I think this is a good question here. So many wonderful donations coming through. Again, we've got some really good polls going on right now. I think there's like, it's a really close one now between regretting, lurking, and spying in Choose a Verb 3. No one
Awesome.
wants glaring,
Remember, fishies?
but
That's
everyone loved the other
okay.
3.
Well, that's fair.
So that'll be interesting. That'll be, again, just far and away, crooning has beaten all of the other ones. I don't see that one changing at all. But
I like that
there's-
people are hoping somebody's gonna sing. Yes.
Yeah. Gelatinous Cube and Mothman, neck and neck right now.
Really?
Yeah.
would like to think about
Very
I-
close. I thought Mothman had a big lead, but then it switched up.
I really thought the Polygon crew would go hard for Mothman,
I thought we might run
Yeah.
into you, but
But, you know,
but I'm glad that there's a payoff, a debate.
a slight challenge there. Yeah. It's good stuff.
Any of this.
Also, hello, welcome to all of the, I just noticed 3,200 people who are watching the stream right now. Now's a great time for me to remind you, Nightbot just popped a thing in that you can donate at Tiltify for Innocence Project. If you'd like to learn more about Innocence Project, which is the organization we are raising money for today, I'll just go ahead and pop in the innocenceproject.org. That gives you all of the information you would want to know, but just so you can know, their mission is to free the staggering number of innocent people who remain incarcerated and to bring reform to the system responsible for their unjust imprisonment. It's a really, really wonderful organization that's helping to make sure our criminal justice system is better than it currently is, because it definitely needs some work. Yeah.
Yep.
So come on through, keep donating, and if you can't donate, go ahead and tell your friends to come through, especially if they are rich. They can donate a lot of money. And if you want to, you can save up. So, yeah, call up your rich friends. Also, again, we've taken this idea now from someone who donated, who reminded us that it was from Austin Walker. Does this a lot, and on the 33-minute mark of each hour, we'll say that if you can donate $3.33 or just $3, whatever you are available to do, just donate a bunch then, and it'll help us, like, you know, really raise the whole thing up, which will be wonderful. Yeah. You're doing well on these like I hate these little small dudes so much.
They're so annoying. It's like, you know, chill out.
Yeah. Come on.
Be cool. Be cool like Zagreus.
Yeah.
Boy, I wish I could get some health. Oh. Maybe. Give me a snack. Oh.
Just
Hey,
a
buddy.
little snack, please.
So I'll just eat this centaur heart, and that'll help. Ooh.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's just such a good foe reduction. Oh no, this is it. Damn, I'm gonna go through so many.
Oh man. I'm excited to see it though.
Here it is.
Oh boy. Oh, look at that.
Oh my god.
Pompous. Oh my god, he has guns? I didn't. What? Are you kidding me?
He's got guns, he's got a chariot, he's got a chip on his shoulder and a golden mask.
God.
He
really is the, like,
nose.
Ozymandias character of this game. I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
It's really good. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna call up Dusa. She's gonna help me get these boys down to size.
Yes. Thank you, Dusa, for all that you do. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
See, the difficult thing about this is that I normally play outside. I usually kite Asterius on the outside, and then don't have to deal with Theseus so much. But you have to do the exact opposite basically in this one.
That's such a clever way of, like, because here I was thinking that all of the, like, extreme measures would just, like, force you to have to fight the same way more, whereas this one, like, actively changes how you have to play this fight, which is such a cool design idea. I can't believe that. Wow. You keep doing that. I'm gonna read off a couple donations while you're working hard on that very challenging fight. Yeah, we've gotten a bunch recently. We've got one from just a nice $100 from John. We just got one from $250 from Trey B. Polygon. It's a website. Y'all are awesome. Thank you, Trey. Really, really overwhelmingly nice to donate so much. Cleaver Bacon donated $20 and said Cleaver donated $20 and said Cleaver donated $20 and just continues on and on and on. But yeah, happy holidays, y'all. Glad to see that. Thank you for that, Cleaver Bacon. Thanks again to all of the people just sending in the small donations. Again, every little bit counts. $25 from Sephiroth Murders Mario 2020. Why do Piranha Plant have bone in it? Thank you for that, Sephiroth Murders Mario. Got one from Cats the Musical. It says that they got their wisdom teeth out yesterday. It hurts really bad. But thank you for the $20. Did you get your wisdom teeth removed, Jenna?
Yeah, years back when I was in grad school.
I had mine in like, yeah. Mine was also late for like, I had a bunch of friends who did it in like high school, but I only got mine removed in like late college or mid-college, I think. And it was an experience. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Mine had grown in for a long time before I had gotten them out, but I didn't have dental until grad school.
Yep.
And that'll do it, you know? God,
That'll
I still don't have a call. Maybe that's why this is going so poorly.
This is tough. But you're still going through it. You've at least gotten Asterius, which is impressive for this. I can't believe how much you're crushing this right now.
Ah, boo. Okay, but I did bust him. I bust him out, so now the fight returns to being just...
Oh, standard.
Ah, fuck.
Oh man. Poseidon is such a nuisance in this fight. Honestly, all of them are, but like...
It definitely, some more so than others.
Yeah. Nice.
Don't.
Good blocking, though. You're doing some good blocks. Oof.
Ugh. Where are you? Ow.
So I'm trying to wonder, like, does Extreme Measures also do something for sticks? Because there's no specific boss for that.
As I understand it, beefs up Hades.
Okay.
So, and the fact
But not... Yeah, not within sticks itself. Like, just Hades is the only thing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Bodes so poorly for Hades.
At least you got it, though.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you made it through there. Even on... I can't believe that. That's absurd. We got a bunch of great donations there. Chard gave $100, just saying go 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 go, which is great. Yeah, I'm loving that. Is there a hashtag? Says AJ Lorenz after donating $4.20. No, there isn't. We should make a hashtag, huh?
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. You can tell this is our first charity stream, but I think it's going very well.
That's it. How about Holiday stream? Is that something? Is that anything?
It's
it
something.
Might be misconstrued, but I still like it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, someone says y'all gotta make a hashtag or something.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'll think about.
I support whatever you want to choose.
If
it's holidays, then so be it.
Sometimes that's how it is. I'm just currently messaging everyone else and saying, hey, we need a hashtag. What should our hashtag be? Please. Also, I was going to say, I think we're about to maybe swap out people, co-pilots right now. But let me make sure that we've got... Pat says he's ready to hop in whenever, so I'm just going to go ahead and
Swap-a-roo?
tell him... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been fun hanging out with y'all. Right now, we're going to swap over. Pat's going to join in as co-pilot as Jenna crushes Hades. I'm going to be watching from the sidelines and to see how it goes.
I probably fucked up the cropping already.
That's okay.
fine.
I'm going to leave right now, so don't even worry about it. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Oh boy, I'm here now. Hang on, let me turn my camera on. There we go. Okay. I'm not hearing Jenna, which means I found
Hi.
something.
No, I
there you
wasn't
are. Hi,
talking.
Jenna. Okay.
I was focusing on a mini boss battle. Hi, Pat.
Totally fair. Hi, hello. Yeah, Brian. If Brian didn't come up with a prompt for us, maybe we should maybe now that he's off stream, he can put his mental energy towards that.
Yeah, that's a good call. For everybody in the who's watching right now, we have a poll that is going to be coming into play pretty soon because I think my next run will probably be my last run.
Yes, indeed.
The poll is what legendary weapon I will use in my final run. I have all 5 unlocked. All 5 are ready to be used. So if there's one you really want to see, now is the time to donate towards that to get that to happen.
Sick.
Yeah.
Jenna, I didn't know you were this good at Hades.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't think I've ever watched somebody go above like Heat 2.
I've gotten to Hades himself Heat 7 before, so this is already farther than I've ever gone.
Nice.
And at a higher level. And I have not yet seen Extreme Measures Hades, so it's gonna be something.
Go. Yes, you have on our next run, we're going to be using a legendary weapon of your choosing. If you would like to put money towards that on the donate page, you can do it there. There's options for polls. So when you make your donation, you can choose which of these polls it's going to. Right now, Gilgamesh has a commanding lead. So if you want anything other than Gilgamesh for that final run, get in there and start throwing some money.
Otherwise, it's gonna be me and my kitty paws fighting some monsters.
No kitty paws. I don't know. I like the kitty paws. They're really cool. What's your favorite weapon in this game?
Probably the spear or the bow.
I love the bow.
I love the spread that you can get with the bow in the distance. That's plays to my play style well. I do like the claws though. So. Oh ho ho! All right. Give me some good Zeus.
Hey,
Who's this?
Cropping, but I just wanted to say that Josh had a really great idea, and it's hashtag Polygonathon. So that's what we're gonna make. Okay.
That is
so
good.
I'm gonna type that into the chat as well, but it's gonna be hashtag Polygonathon, and everyone use that, and it's gonna be great. Okay, here we go. Goodbye. See you later. I'm gonna eat food.
Goodbye.
Awesome.
Yeah. Let me pull up the various things that I need to look at as helper here.
I can use this.
Is Jenna's little helper.
Let's see. Okay. All right. So, so this is what I'm going into. I don't have any Death Defies left, but I do have the boon that helps me heal automatically when I don't have any Death Defies left. I've gotten that boon a lot. I've never actually used it in play, so I don't know how that's actually going to feel. But hypothetically, I just need to survive, and eventually, I'll get there. Whew.
All right, I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna hold off on donations during this Hades fight just because I don't want to be blathering in your ear. But afterwards, we'll hit another round. You got this.
Whew. All right. It would be nice to beat Hades once on this stream.
Even when my servants resorted to extreme measures, they were still unable to surpass.
Oh right, it's Extreme Measures Hades too, so I don't even know. His cloak is gonna burn off and he's gonna have like 4 arms maybe. I don't even know.
He's just gonna have, I guess there's already been a guy who just has some fucking guns. So I don't know what the next level above that is.
It's just you.
It is just me indeed.
Maybe the game will zag on us and it'll just be super easy. He'll only have one mode.
My extreme measure is talking this out with you.
That would be really nice. Oh. Don't do that. Oh. Coward. Okay, so something different he does is a double spin. Normally he spins once, and it's
geez.
fine.
No, 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 no. Yeah, that's bad.
This time he does it twice. I wonder... Oh, come on. But I do seem to be healing at a pretty nice rate, so that's something.
Okay, good. Wait, you have healing over time? That's awesome.
Yeah, the boon that I have is when I don't have any Death Defy, I heal gradually over
Gotcha.
time. So, like, hypothetically, I just have to keep on keeping on.
Dear, your mother already begins to coddle you.
Oh, fuck me.
Please teach me more then.
Oh god, he hit Horde. Oh no.
Yeah, and his... Fuck. He has mini-bosses instead of just regular horrible enemies as his. This is not gonna go great, gang. And they go invisible on time to time. Hey, this game's really hard when you play it on the hardest modes, huh?
That's one of my least favorite mini bosses too.
Yeah, I don't love it. Okay, but again, I just have to remember I've got shield.
Yep. And you got
And
healing over time.
I got healing over time. I just need to not get overwhelmed. Fuck off. Stop going invisible. That's cheating. And stop hitting me. Dad.
That's also cheating.
Okay. Just gotta hunker down a little bit, heal a little bit. Gather my rosebuds.
I hate the cooldown on those skulls before you can actually hurt them.
It's so annoying. God, a Deusa. That could really fuck me up if it hits me, huh?
Right.
Because it would just freeze me on up. No, no, don't. Oh, fuck. Oh!
Damn.
Oh, man! Oh, gosh, that's hard.
God.
Oh,
All right,
golly
that
gosh.
seems really, really hard. Oh, good run. Well, that puts us at our final run, which is the one where audience gets to choose. So let's take a look at where that poll currently is. Right now, we have towards Beowulf 425, towards Rama the bow 549, to Lucifer 493, and towards Guan Yu we have 265, and with 1985-82 aspect of Gilgamesh. So that's going to be your weapon for your final run at 10 heat, because 10 people purchased those $100 boosts to the heat level. So good
Love
luck.
it. It's great. All right, go ahead and, if you haven't already, inactivate that poll.
Yes, we'll do that for you. Thanks.
And there's still time if you want to send money towards the polls for Skull Wizard. That's going to be it's a tabletop pen and paper RPG that I'm going to run for some of the video folks, and it's sort of a Mad Lib style game. So basically, I will be giving them prompts, and they'll be filling out words, and those words will make their character and help sort of define the dungeon. So if you want to give them some interesting adjectives that will apply to their character, you can go ahead and choose those in the poll.
And let me rattle off some, while we're here doing our housekeeping at the Hades house, let me rattle off some of the recent donations. We got Catching Butterflies dropping $20 saying poggers. Eva saying, loving the stream, guys. Second donation here is to shout out to my bro Rory, who is also watching. It's his birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Rory. Let's get a happy birthday,
Rory. Yeah.
And Bardic Puppy dropping $200. Big Pog saying, go Jenna. Thanks to you and the whole Polygonathon team for being awesome and doing this charity stream.
Thank you for the donation.
Let's see. JB, thank you for the $5. Veracian Blue, thank you for the $10. Mass Polymorph saying, hey Pat, how's that sweet? Oh fuck, how's that sweet parm doing? It's still attached to my body. You got me. Donnell Fun asks if we could get a hug from any character in Hades, who would it be? I think I would go Sisyphus.
Oh, he does look like he'd have real good hugs. My perverse instinct was Dusa, because how? It's just a bunch of
I think sort of, but like you could squeeze her like a little plush.
Oh, I would. That sounds amazing. That sounds delightful. One arm over and one arm under.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you very much. Also, Jesse Eisenberg. I'm sure the real Jesse Eisenberg dropping $10.
Wow, Jesse. It's the thought that counts.
Drawn Dragon, thank you for the $33. Thank you everybody who's donated. As you know, we won't get to read every one of these donations as they come in. We'll try to skim off the top as we go through them. But thank you everybody so much. And if you don't have money to give, if you don't have a credit card that you can plug into the internet, go steal your parents. Just please. I really shouldn't say that on the actual stream. Just tweet about the stream or just hang out. That's perfectly valid too. Just hang out.
Yeah. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Get them to come chill.
Yeah. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Yes. All right. So where we are. Catching up with folks at the House of Hades.
Yeah, I just finally finished Achilles and Patroclus' storyline. So I feel great about that.
I'm pretty early in that one. I need to come back to the game. I've beaten it thrice.
Nice.
Which isn't enough.
I just got a new companion. Interesting.
Sweet.
I don't know if I will deploy that on this super...
Who's your current companion?
I use Dusa's because I
She's
just like...
very strong.
Yeah, I think it's a really good one. I usually only use it in boss fights, so her stone skin ability doesn't do much because it doesn't affect the bosses, but it's still a very good damage. And distracting at some points. Okay. We just practice the lyre real quick. Okay. Maybe just one more.
Trout Mask or Dr. B42, thank you for the $5. Trout Mask, thank you for the $6.90. Scrambled Megs says, does Pat run a secret sync reviewing TikTok? Enjoying the stream, festive goodwill. This is the second time I've gotten this question. Apparently, there is somebody on TikTok who goes around New York reviewing sinks, and multiple people think it's me. It's not me. I still haven't seen the TikTok.
That's very funny. Interesting. Do I want this one? So 70, I guess I don't know how rapid her shooting is, so I don't know what her damage output is, but just 1,500 damage right off the top's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do it.
Do it, yeah.
Okay. Let me get some claws. Yeah. Oh, I can upgrade this too. I should do that. Okay, so I've got maim, and if I maim somebody with my dash upper, they take continual damage, so it's sort of a bleed effect. Swipe. Up.
The dish upper is so sick.
Yeah,
it's not
I'm
dish
just
upper, the dash upper. I'm still thinking of sinks.
I'm not super good at remembering to dash strike, so that's going to be something I'm going to keep an eye on.
Yeah, you got
All
that.
right. Here we go. Choose fewer conditions. No thank you, game.
Time to put in
10 it
extra
is.
bounties.
10 it is. Are you gonna keep Are you gonna keep extreme measures? Or are you gonna swap it out?
I'm keeping extreme measures.
Okay,
I just like it. I think it's fun to fight the beefy versions of
In
everything.
the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message.
And now that I have
hope it finds
a
you
little
worthy
bit
of
better
your
idea of what Hades is working with, I've got hopes. Got hopes.
Such an enigmatic message you have sent.
I want to say thank you to a couple more people right now.
Yeah.
We're in the early phases here. Caitlin, thank you very much. Dropping $20. Sarah, was Brian mentioning the quantities when he did it, or was he just saying thank you?
Yeah, no, I think he was. I mean, they're up on the screen anyway, so people can see.
That's true.
But yeah, I think people were. He was dropping it.
Yeah. Van Wyvern with a $69 donation. Thank you so much. Caitlin, Sarah, Wretched Broker with 33, Lady Inea dropping some dollars as well. Sydney Ann, Kins, John G saying justice we all pursue. Mallory, Dr. B42, Anonymous, Lost in the Cloud, Asha, Catching Butterflies, Poggers, Ava. I already said thank you to Barnick Puppy. Thanks everybody for dropping money. And also, this is a literal marathon, not a sprint. So get it in when you can. But we'll be doing this all weekend.
Have you gotten to Erebus Gates yet, Pat?
I have not done a single Erebus Gate. I have not fought my best friend, whatever his name is.
Karan.
What's my best friend's name? Karen, yeah. And I have not done an Erebus Gate.
What do we have?
They look scary.
They're not bad. They're not terrible. But there's very little punishment for failing them, so that helps.
Yeah. Gotta try to sit up straight. This is gonna be a long endeavor if I don't sit up properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling about doing 8 hours? I mean, it's obviously
So you've already heard from Aphrodite, have you,
what's
nephew?
the
Understandable. But first things first.
what's the word? It's that's not that long, I guess, in terms of like marathon streaming. But like, how you feeling about just gaming all day?
I feel great about gaming all day for now. I purposely chose games that is very easy for me to play for hours on the time.
For sure.
So that helps a lot. I think there will be a point where my body starts to feel the pain of sitting. But I think until then, I'm still feeling pretty good about it.
We gotta make sure we stretch out. Gotta keep stretching.
Yeah. So after this, once I totally definitely beat Hades in this run, I'm gonna take a little bit of a bathroom/food break. So we'll be showing the first episode of the Cyberpunk game that we ran, and I'll be hanging out in the chat and doing like a commentary that way while I eat, so you guys don't have to watch me eat. But so we'll be doing that. That'll be 45 minutes, and then after that we'll be doing Carrion. I'm
excited for both Carrion, and I'm excited to rewatch that Cyberpunk one shot. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Also, not necessarily an advertisement, but a PSA, because we covered it on Polygon.com. Cyberpunk Red is out now. That's from Artal Saurian Games, as opposed to CD Projekt Red. Artal Saurian is the company that originally created the Cyberpunk tabletop game, and it's out there. And it's that's the system that we used to run our tabletop game. I as a preview for it, I got to play with Cody Pondsmith, a session run by Cody Pondsmith, who's the son of Mike Pondsmith, who created it. And he was super cool, and it was a really fun session.
Yeah, how was that?
Apparently, they're like 4 people. It's Mike, it's Cody. I think it's Mike's wife / Cody's mom, and one or two other people over at Artel Saurian running the whole tabletop enterprise.
That's impressive. I mean, the tabletop, it's a great system, and if you guys want to play in a fun system, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah.
Ow.
Schnorks asks if we can get the schedule on the Twitch page. Honestly, that's probably worth.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say more work than it's worth. But we have this.
It is
cool
up on
command.
the website.
Yes. Jenna has created a nice spreadsheet on the website right here, where you can go and keep track of the schedule. Bookmark that for the weekend. It is subject to change because
Anything can happen.
anything could happen on Halloween. Speaking of. Rascal, thank you. Well, Ryan, thank you for the dropping 25. Rascal coming through with 150, saying got a little money coming from a client who turns out to be a huge piece of shit. So I want to give this to charity. Thank you so much, Rascal. Steal from the rich, give to the Innocence Project. Nicole, Sarah Z, thank you so much. Christian Hagen, Sarah's Anonymous, dropping $40, saying this is for a great cause. Thank you. Sir Numal, Abel, thank you all so very much. It's coming up on 33, so we'll do a little bit of that collective action there. So when 333 comes around, if you got your credit card handy, and if you got
Sorry,
$3
somebody's
on there-
knocking at my door. Hold on, I'm so sorry about this.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and mute your mic. Hey folks, it's me, Patrick. I hope you're enjoying this Polygon stream. So this is the thing. What was that?
That was my landlord telling me that she's gonna shut off the water for 10 minutes for some stuff.
Great.
Something.
Great. Hey, that's New York City, baby.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, I was about to start talking about production. This is like, I'm tense, and I'm going to be tense all weekend because we're doing completely decentralized production on this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if we were doing this in the studio, we would have,
We would all be in the den.
Yeah, we'd have a fucking gigabit switch, and we'd have an IT department who we could, like, desperately ping if things started getting scary. But now we're like, okay, we have to worry about our individual ISPs, our individual computers, our distributing the scenes correctly, making sure. Anyways, this was a lot of work to put together, and every person on the team did a whole lot to make it happen, and especially Brian. And I want to give a huge shout out to each of our individual streamers, because every single person who has a segment today is streaming from where they are, and streaming is not easy. It's a thing that takes a lot of technological know-how and setup. So some of our folks are going to be streaming for Polygon for the first time, and they're going to do a great job. And if they don't, you're going to be patient, and you're going to roll with the punches.
Streaming is patient. Streaming is kind. It's gonna go great. I literally dreamed about this last night, and in my dream things went great. It was like
good.
It was like the opposite of an anxiety dream. I just dreamed that everything went super good.
That's good. Good.
Yeah.
God, man, I need to some of that.
God, do I want health? Or do I want power? I should have something to beef up my cast. So let's do this.
Yeah, I love casting. Do you prefer the cast where you get to retrieve your things, or the one that recharges over time?
I prefer the one where I can retrieve it, just because that I found when I used the other one, I was bad at keeping track of when it had actually returned. And so I was doing myself a disservice, because like if I'm doing it manually, I know when I've got the cast returned to me because I picked it up. So that's just me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. There's a very subtle like shing sound when you get a new one, but it is not. It's you need to really tune in for it on the auto refresh one.
Okay, let's Let's just do it.
Might have
Go for it. I can get some cash. Ooh. I normally don't, in my personal runs, I normally don't do anything as risky as go for the trials, but I need
the
all the
Chaos
power.
Trials?
No, the verses, the gods verses.
Oh yeah, I find that those, I find that those are usually pretty easy for me.
Yeah, okay.
but,
I usually
yeah.
I'm just not as good at them.
I got scared off of the first one. The first one I did absolutely wrecked me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm not going to touch these ever again." But then once I had some darkness upgrades, I was like, "Oh, I can manage these."
Shout out to whoever donated under Jenna's water. Can't wait to have you back, baby.
Squatcha, it exists. Just hit schedule.
Let's see what else I can get.
right now.
Ah, these are worse than the things I had. I'll just take the God Gauge. That never hurts.
Spill the Sunshine says, I do like to use the Stygian Soul for things like Crystal Beams and the Festive Fog. Yeah, the Crystal Beams fucking rule. Those are such a good way to boost your DPS.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that I had to like actively take, just because I don't. Once I did the upgraded version, I understood their purpose, but at first I was just like, if you don't put them in the right place,
yeah,
then they are not as effective as I want them to be. Ugh, see, I just take so much damage in these. But it's worth it. Get some power-ups.
Nail, I don't know where the spaces in your name go, but I'll just say Nayala. Yes, you do need a credit card to donate. I think that's chosen. That's something that's selected on the charity side, and they take credit card donations, and that's what they take.
Yeah,
but
apologies if
you
that's
don't
not
have,
an option. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, I know that
Olympus.
not everybody can get a debit card or credit card, but it's okay. We're glad you're here.
Yeah, you can always. I just heard the bell for fish that I just missed out on. Yeah, even if you can't donate, just spreading the word and letting people know that we're doing this, and maybe they can donate is really helpful. But also, if you can donate, you should donate. We're gonna have incentives continuing for a good long while, and we're gonna have some really cool streams and some really cool stuff coming up. This is just but the tip of the iceberg of a larger, longer, more intense stream.
Yes. Alpha with the money gained by adverts be donated as well. We don't get that money because we're not actually Twitch partners, so no. We have a fake partner badge on our channel. It's some weird stuff on the back end of Twitch where we're gonna be doing more official stuff on Twitch, but we were like, well, we're not really going to be offering enough content to take subscriptions and bits and stuff like that. So we have the badge, but not the features. Let me rattle off some more donations, and then I'll do some promo on Skull Wizards. Stormy Garbage, thank you. Same Pog, dropping 333 because it is 3:30. It is 12:33. So if you are by your computer, you got a credit card or a debit card, and $3 to spare. This would be a good time to drop $3.33. But I also want to say thank you to Archie, Anonymous, Sir Dusty, Giggle Loop, Martian Luke, plus Greg, and Trench. Good old the Trench. Taking a break from teaching to tune in, we stand the Innocence Project. Jenna's Water tips $10 saying bye.
I miss you already.
Alina Lopez, Fair, and Anonymous. Gay Brian Eno dropping 420. Ambient 5, music for charity streams. And now we're getting a whole bunch of 333s coming in, and a 50 from MLE Cokernow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate the small bucks and the big bucks. Because as I've said earlier, that's the thing about collective action, is that a lot of times what you see is a very small part of a bigger action. And so even if you can only donate a couple dollars, it's part of a larger purpose and a larger action. And if enough people donate a couple, $3 or so, then that turns into big money. And that's the whole thing.
Oh, I want to say sorry to Hagen earlier. It's Hagen.
Don't. Okay.
I thought I was doing the right way. I thought it was.
Hagen.
I guess I guess it usually does go long A, and our friend of the stream, Faith Schaefer, has been called Faith Schaffer on things that I've done. And it's one of those things where you think like, oh, it's probably not Schaefer, it's probably not Hagen, because like that's such a Midwestern American pronunciation of those names. So it's like, no, it's that.
Yeah, names are such a fascinating end result of such a weird lineage. So it's like right. Steber is not how it looks like my name should be pronounced, because that's not how those vowels work in this language.
No.
They're also not how those vowels work in the original German. It's just like this weird bastardization that doesn't make sense in any language.
Yeah. Yeah. Names are. Thank you, Ellis Island. We didn't get a tip from Ellis Island.
Yeah, it took me for a moment. I was like, oh yeah, thanks, Ellis.
Cute little Kirby. What's it called when you make shapes out of keyboard characters?
ASCII?
Yeah, cute
or
little
emoji?
Cute little ASCII Kirby donated $33.33. Thank you so much, Teddy Anonymous, Srat, Pat's Pizza Crust,
Don't look back.
Trans Rights, Fallout Fan. Hang, I'm working right now. Don't tell my boss. Anonymous, Cello, Joseph, Constable Piss. Thank you for the 33, and Squasha as well. Thank you to everybody.
What did I just upgrade? Different league? Oh, cool. Okay. Ah.
You can do it.
Thank you, Eurydice. I love you. Love Eurydice.
Eurydice is so good in this game. I love her so much.
Her design is just incredible. Like, I love everything about her, but especially just like the almost broccoli-esque hair. Ah, just so good.
One of my favorite character design elements is straight up just making a thing look like another thing. It's so good. There's what's his name? There's a character in My Hero Academia who looks like he's like explosive and he's like fiery, so he literally looks like a grenade. There's and then there's this comics artist called Arfu-chan, who's done some stuff for Marvel. I think he did an Iron Fist arc, but like so many of his character designs are just like, I'm gonna draw if an umbrella was a lady, and it's so good.
Boy, this witches suck when you don't have any deflecting.
Oh god, yeah, this fight without.
That's a rough one. I miss you, Athena. Come back to me, baby. All right.
Hey, got anything
Give me something good. Ooh. Cast moves slowly, piercing foes and firing shards around it. Interesting.
Huh.
I don't want that one, but I've never gotten it before, and I feel like, I
mean,
should take
prophecy
it.
though.
I
It do be a
know.
prophecy.
Well, it's as good as anything else. Let's see.
Let's do it.
Interesting.
Last run.
Alright, interesting. Leaves little vortexes behind. Well, that should be cool.
Cool.
Okay. Alright.
I'll destroy you.
So we have rolled over 16K now, which rules. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, thank you so much. Wow, I just really filled this area up with those
Yeah, this rules. I love it when you can create a hostile work environment for these skeletons.
Stop running away from me.
Boy, there's a lot of those. Wow. This rules. This reminds me of early in the Diablo 3 days, and maybe still today. There were just so many hilarious like connections and like chains of effects that you could get that would just make the screen completely unreadable. But like so the only thing you couldn't look at the screen. You just have to like look down at your health bar and make sure that you weren't dying, because the screen would just be covered in like 300 flaming tornadoes that were each shooting out arcs of lightning that were then arcing between each enemy that they hit.
Yeah, I've not very often, but once or twice gotten to the point in this game where there's so many on-screen effects it starts to chug, and that's always kind of a great feeling. It's like, yeah, I'm doing it. Oof, alright.
Ooh, I have seen that movie, sorry. NRB1 or NRB1. Has anyone seen the Brazilian film Orfeo Negro or Black Orpheus? I think it's distributed just as that over here. It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, I have heard of that. It's on my to-watch list.
Yeah.
Oh my god. This dude, sorry. Just will not fight me.
I think it was shot around either Rio de Janeiro. I don't think it was Sao Paulo. I think it was Rio de Janeiro. And it's just like really, really interesting and well shot take on the myth.
Ooh, yeah, I can buy myself something nice.
Yes, Giggle Loop, it is on Criterion.
Oh, cool. Okay, I will have to add that next time. Next time there's another Criterion sale. All the time. I'll have to add that to my list. Ooh. Oh, I wouldn't say no to some health.
Yum.
Chomp, 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 chomp. Okay. Who we got? I think this is Lerny. So it's extreme measures Lerny. Extreme restraints Lerny.
I love Lerny, and I love Zag's relationship with Lerny.
I do too.
I love how many consistently respectful one-way relationships Zagreus has. Like him and Lerny, and him and the one Fury who just won't talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I like, despite the fact that they don't have like a back and forth relationship, he's still so sweet and respectful. I do like that. Zagreus is a sweetheart. We stan a sweetheart.
Let me rattle off some donations. Well, actually, first let me once again preview the Skull Wizards poll. When you donate, you'll have the option to put money towards a word. In a few hours, I think 4? Is it? No, it's... let me look at the schedule. See, this is why we need the schedule. Yes. Today from 6 to 8 p.m. we will be playing a game called from 4 to 6
4
p.m.
to 6, yeah.
Yeah. We'll be playing Skull Wizards, which is a tabletop game that Jenna will be running for us. And essentially, it's a sort of Mad Libs storytelling game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it is very much like a dungeon crawler. So that's what it will be like. But yeah, the characters and the style of the dungeon will be defined by questions I will ask you at the beginning.
And so these prompts will be part of that process. So you will be making a lasting effect on the game by choosing which of these you like the most.
Yeah. What are we doing? So there's 4
Yes.
gerund ing verbs that will be applied as basically adjectives to probably one of their items. We're gonna do it at random, so each player will have one of those words, and then the monster will be one of the monsters they fight. So if you have a preference, I think it was last I heard it was between Mothman and Gelatinous Cube.
Yes. Currently, Gelatinous Cuba is at 991, and Mothman is ahead by about $200, a little less than $200, with 1,135. So if we got any cube heads in the chat, or any jelly heads, this is the time to get in there and start getting those donations in for Gelatinous Cube to pull ahead of Mothman. Because you ready? I'm Team Cube. Ready? Mothman, played out. Gelatinous Cube. That's the new hotness.
I love that. I love all of the monsters, but I just thought for sure Mothman would sweep immediately. Are there any even close second places?
Let me let you know. Kerberos is at 491.45, which is the closest behind the other ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought people would be more excited because we're playing Hades, but now that I think about it, making you fight a cute puppy that you get to pet a lot in this game, probably that doesn't necessarily make sense as a strategy.
And then in the other ones for our Skull Wizards prompts, we've got Magnifying in the lead for Verb 1. Other enticing options there, Sizzling and Absorbing. In Verb 2, by a wide margin, we have Crooning in the lead. God, might not be able to overturn that one. And then in a really, really, really close race for our third verb, as a prompt for Skull Wizards, we have pretty much a three-way tie between Spying, Lurking, and Regretting, aka going on Twitter. And then on our fourth slot, we have Mushrooming in the lead, but Snowballing could potentially overtake it. Jenna, good work on these prompts.
Thank you. I think so. Part of the play of Skull Wizards is very emergent, so what these words even are going to mean in context is going to be... I just don't know. So I tried to choose words that are going to have high potential of being just weird. It's just weird. I think I got him. I'm so surprised Crooning is doing as well as it is. I mean, I do hope that means somebody will be singing on the stream, but I'm surprised other people also want that.
Definitely.
Use that.
Daedalus power.
Ooh, okay. All right, so we're pretty close to. I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock. The thing that's coming up after this, and I can start to feel myself getting hungry, is that we will be watching, sort of doing a watch along, because I'll be still in the chat, of Cyberpunk Episode 1 Rainbox. So that's about 45 minutes, and we'll be playing that while I eat and hydrate, assuming my water is back by then. And then we'll be back in it.
Hell yeah.
I love that I just finished the Patrocles run through, and I love that he's standing up now. He's no longer like
That's a nice change.
crouched and slumped over. It's really nice.
Depression cured.
All it took was 5 diamonds.
Well, perhaps I'll try. You're not so bad.
Still calling me stranger though. That's fine.
Careful with that, or you'll undermine.
I'll win you over yet, buddy. All right.
Let me
Return to work for now, but
check in on donations real quick. So
Cool.
I'll say thank you to Squasha again. K Dante, Anonymous. Tierney doing her best. Thank you for the $5.
even the famous anger of Achilles,
Anonymous,
anger burns
20, saying, "How dare you include Bigfoot as a monster? He's not a monster. He's a good neighbor."
A good
Mothman
neighbor that you
dropping-
could potentially fight.
I was still alive.
Mothman dropping $1.69 saying, "I'm not above bribery. Please pick me." Streaky Wiz Kickable. Thank you, everybody. Also, I'm so disconnected from the world of academia and learning, but I keep getting hints from talking to people that like it's finals season and people are going through their finals. So good luck with your finals.
Yeah. If you are studying or God forbid taking one right now, don't be here watching this while you should be taking your final. God, my damage output is crazy.
Yeah, remember finals? Remember getting learnt?
My last experience with finals was as a professor. And boy, does grading finals suck. Let me tell y'all what.
Man, I mean, I think that's why in a lot of cases my professors just chose not to.
Hard to blame them.
I graduated on a capstone project that I had very, 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 very little faith in terms of like its worth. But like this is just a Pat problem partially too. But it was just this terrible confirmation of my feelings about it though, because I got a B+ on it. It's like, shit, how did I get a B+ on that? I was like, I guess it must have been okay. I guess I psyched myself out. And then later, like a year later, I was talking to my professor, and he's like, what the fuck was your capstone about?
Oh no! I mean, I guess grading is easier if you're just not fucking grading. I didn't really realize that was an option. It doesn't seem great, but you know, that's the thing about being both a student and a teacher is it takes all types. Did you die? No. I was hoping you had died. Ow! Who's left? Oh. Oh no, there's a butterfly ball somewhere. God damn it.
God, I hate those fucking things.
Oh my god, there's so many butterfly balls. What have I done to deserve this? Some sort of purgatory I'm in. Oof, okay. Love to eat that centaur heart. Oh, I've got so much money, so I'm not going to do the trial. That's a gift for me.
That's your money.
To not have to do the trial. Okay. Ooh. Oh. No, I'm not. I will die immediately. Oof. Okay. I guess I can get both. All right.
I'll pay for that. Let's see what else.
Ooh. Do you have a favorite Hermes? Do you like any of the Hermes ones particularly?
Oh, there's one where you get a DPS boost for... Wait,
Alright.
maybe I'm confused. I remember finding some synergistic thing where you get a DPS boost while your attack speed goes higher, and then there's another one where after a kill or something like that, or after a dash, you get like temporary like 300% move speed increase, and those two work together pretty well.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Slowing down.
Box.
I love all the little traps that you can lay now, though, with your little spinny vortexes.
Yeah, I do like that. Oh. Alright, who's left?
Crystal Kick has a really important thought here, saying, y'all think Goku and Zagreus would be friends? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
They both like accumulating power for mostly benevolent needs.
I like that, yeah. I think I agree.
Yeah. And I think Zagreus is so nice to everybody.
He would win, even if they weren't instinctively. I think they'd win.
Yeah.
Get one over.
Yeah, that's true. They both escaped the afterlife. Goku made his legendary journey down the Snaketail Road to King Kai's house to begin his training with Gregory and Bubbles, the chimpanzee in cricket, as well as King Kai himself.
Glad you know stuff.
Do you have any
about
questions
this.
about the first season of Dragon Ball Z?
I've never seen it. Should I?
No.
I appreciate
No,
your
like-
honesty.
I watched it earlier. I got the Funimation app earlier in quarantine, and I watched the first arc of Dragon Ball Z, and it's good, but I have two thoughts about it. The first thought is it is kind of as boring as everybody says it is in terms of like the time dilation per episode, but the other thing is like weirdly, it's a lot easier to handle as an adult. Like
Oh,
when I was a
interesting.
kid, I guess that makes sense though, right? Like it doesn't make sense that Dragon Ball Z is a show that you need attention span for because it's Dragon Ball Z. But watching it as a 33-year-old, I was like, okay, yeah, I can deal with how long it's taking for them to get from point to point here.
Okay. Is it because there's like a lot of filler?
Sometimes it's a lot of filler, but I think it's mostly just a side effect of the fact that, you know, the show is on a really limited animation budget, so they really had to get their money's worth out of like anticipation and like building up to every action.
Sure. Yeah.
But that said, there is a tip in the chat from Battle Armor saying, watch Kai. There is
Mm-hmm.
a version of Dragon Ball Z out there, Dragon Ball Kai, that condenses the entire original arc into just it's pretty much a pacing edit of the first arc.
Oh, that okay. I've heard about that. Because I think people have recommended that I watch that since I'm not coming into it fully informed.
But then you miss out some of the weird one-off episodes, like the one where Gohan finds like a murder robot and becomes friends with it, I think, but then it has to like blow up. I don't remember.
I mean, that does sound like good TV.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna break off another little chunk of gingerbread to give me power.
Yes. You deserve it.
And you shall soon be crushed under the massive wheels of the finest chariot the world has ever known.
You only have that chariot because of me, you know. It's all because of a condition of the Pact of Punishment. Nothing you did or earned. So
Drop the act.
What? You benefactor, when in truth, you are my figuratively mortal enemy? I do the chariot equivalent of trampling.
Yeah, this boss fight is
Trampoline.
hard.
It's the extreme measures one as much as the regular one. Don't. Haha. Where is everybody? Oh, I see.
Dizzy Bell says, I love that Zagreus is so nice to everyone, but Theseus is such an asshole that even he can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who came to see us fight? Thank you.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm going to be a little quiet for Jenna in this trying boss fight, and then we're going to read some donations before Jenna takes lunch.
Woo. Ow, did I get ya? Gotcha! Oh boy, do I have not much health left, huh? I mean, I've got Deathdefies, so it'll be fine. But, boy, howdy.
Just a
There it
sliver.
goes. There it goes.
Would that you too had a chariot, so I could conquer you in racing just as in battle.
Would you just stop for a moment so I can fuck you up? No? Okay. Yeah! Alright, I knocked him out of his chariot, which is good news for me. But the bad news is that he will, now invoke his dumb god power friends. Ow. Ow. That was preemptive. Ow.
I get personally really upset with whichever god lends him power.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
I thought we were cool.
I thought we were chill. Oh, thank God. Okay. Okay, I only lost one Death Defy on that, so I feel good about that.
Well, get a load of this. Smokey the Bear, I'm assuming Gorilla living out in the woods, putting out fires, teaching kids not to ruin our natural wonders, set some time aside to drop $3,410.
Holy shit, Smokey!
Saying Beepus.
Fuck! Amazing. Fuck.
Beepus. Can we get Beepus going in the chat?
Oh my God. Thank you so much, because that puts us over 2,000. Holy cow.
Shit. Over 20,000.
Sorry. Over 20,000. That's incredible. That's incredible. Thank you so much. I'm crying laughing at Beepus.
Imagine flexing that hard than just saying Beepus.
Spectacular.
God, Smokey the Bear, I really hope that wasn't supposed to be like $3.40.
But that means we can
call your bank.
That means we can up our current incentive. Let me know when you do that, because I will have to refresh the goal bar in the stream for that to show up. That's incredible. Thank you so much, Smokey the Bear. And to do it under the incredibly important and good mascot of our national park system is especially touching, I think, for me personally. Much respect. Okay. Getting close to Papa. I think I would like a little bit more health. Then maybe I'll go for Artemis's thing.
Okay, refresh.
Okay, when I'm done with this chamber, I will... Oh, there, I'm done with the chamber. Let's see.
Beepus.
What a fucking power move. Just donate and then say Beepus. Incredible.
Another one I do want to shout out is Cold Frog, $50 saying, and for-profit prisons. Good idea.
Yeah. It's crazy that that's even a thing that exists.
That's like some shit that it's so trite, and I'm so tired of saying this, but there's so much stuff about our reality where you're like, this is like some Paul Verhoeven shit. This is like the first 10 minutes of a Paul Verhoeven movie where they like show you a newsreel to show you how fucked up everything is.
Yeah, it's unimaginable.
Anyway, Gumbo Gambit, Mindy Nara, Courtney, Smokey the Bear, thank you once again. Ian dropping $20 saying keep on rocking. Teddy Bear has an interesting perspective saying, I like how each character has their own nickname for Stranger, Short One, Zagman, Little Sprout, Blackguard. It's really cute.
It's like those weird little details that make it feel so lived in and so comfortable. I think is again a pretty unusual for any roguelike, and also for a lot of games that want to be doing that. God, this game's so fucking good.
It's so good. I think part of the strength of it too is just that like its dialogue system, everything is parsed into like what maximum of 2 lines, two or 3 lines, and then they'll separate them. But it's like, yeah, it's so digestible.
Thank you, mate.
Ooh, I can get this Artemis thing too. Yeah, and again, like I'm over 80 hours, probably more like 85, 90 hours now after playing for a couple hours today, and it's still, I basically have not seen any repeat. dialogue, which is like, I cannot imagine how massive the script for this is. It's so impressive.
I think I read somewhere with the page count on it, and it's nuts. Somebody earlier asked if we're doing like stretch goals and stuff for the stream. We're not doing necessarily overall stretch goals for the stream, just because that would sort of goof up our scheduling, which was pretty hard to get together. But what we do have to keep driving stuff up is a lot of incentives per segment. So, for example, we've got this thing running right now where you can vote for some terms that we'll be using in a tabletop RPG later. We also have things called targets, which we haven't launched any of yet, but those are sort of individual bounties that you can donate towards to try to achieve a thing. So we have, for example, when I'm doing my Demon Souls run, there will be a bunch of them where if we reach certain counts in, there will be a bunch of silos that you can dump money into, and if that silo fills up, a thing will happen. So in Demon Souls, I'm going to have a bunch of those where if you get to a certain level, I have to remove a piece of armor for the rest of the game, so you can make my horrible character nude.
You perverts will love that.
Yes. We will not be doing a Gil and Gilbert. Completely, yeah, no. It's untested in this environment, and we're going to be exhausted. And just doing an hour-long one of those is exhausting. And we're going to be at like the 52-hour mark by the end of this.
A worthy exchange.
Yeah, so everybody, so we're gonna run through my stream goals pretty quickly, just because I didn't have that many. Starting off slow and getting there. I say starting off slow. We're already at $200,000, so I again just so pleased and honored and grateful for everybody for donating. But we'll have more stuff as people start their streams. They will be activating their own targets and polls. So keep checking back and seeing what people have on offer. There's some fun stuff. Predictably, Brian has chosen stuff that's just terrible for him to experience, but will be very funny for you guys to watch.
That's. I mean, he has made it his brand.
Yeah,
I'm
respect.
sure he has no regrets.
Could not be me. Okay. All right, we're doing pretty good time-wise. I mean, there's no real. We control our schedule, so there's no real. I just don't want to get too far behind, so when people tune in for carrion in 1:45 now 1:50ish, they're not disappointed. I hate this one.
Yeah. Yes, we have rolled over a little bit, but we're okay.
Oh no. Oh my god, legend, truly.
Going back.
Alright. Oh, I can get another. Oh, I'm gonna wait and go for that Hermes thing. I guess Aphrodite.
This way.
Let me see what you got for me.
Yeah, Aphrodite. I like how this game plays it fast and loose with Greek pronunciations. Sometimes it's just like. Sometimes like, isn't Cerberus Kerberos?
And Quran, yeah.
Yeah, like they do Quran right.
Yeah.
They don't call him Karen. But they still call Cerberus they call, you know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. Yeah. The thing about ancient Greek is that we have some idea roughly how it's pronounced. Like, that's a thing that we do know pronunciation-wise, but for the most part, because it's a dead language, we don't have a super accurate idea of how it's pronounced. Which is great, because then when I was taking ancient Greek in undergrad, oral exams were not a huge part of it, which is great because I didn't like this.
Wait, so modern Greek is different from ancient Greek?
I mean, they definitely have the same roots, but in the same way that like Old English and Modern English are pronounced differently.
Gotcha.
There's definitely been some drift in how things are pronounced. So we have, I mean, we have approximations and we have best guesses, and it is like taught in a certain, like there's a standardized pronunciation that we use today, but we don't really know because it's a dead language. We don't totally super know how much it lines up with how it would actually have been spoken. Let's see. More susceptible.
Seriously, Farfetch says there's also, I'm going to mispronounce this, Koine Greek in between. So I guess there's dialects and historical stop gaps between ancient Greek and modern Greek. Man, language is wild.
It's cool. I love language. Okay, let's get one of these beefy and then let's go kill my dad.
Bull Cubs, yes. Kofi will be hopping on some segments later. We have some guests from other Vox Media, mostly just Secret Base. We'll be having Kofi and Ryan Simmons hopping on the stream for some later stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna rule. And we have a bunch more editorial folks who are gonna be jumping in, especially for some of our group games. So
yes,
and that's great because they're all great. Most of them are better at games than we are, which is tragic because they won't be playing.
Yeah, I am excited to play. I'm going to be playing on Sunday. I'm going to be so fucking tired because, like, I looked at the games that I booked for myself, and it's like try-hard games. So I'm playing Ultra Kill for an hour, and then Demon Souls for 3 hours, and then Tekken for 3 hours. But I'm really excited because I'm going to be playing Demon Souls with you, but I'm actually going to be playing Tekken with Jeff Ramos, Maddie Myers, Chelsea, and Josh.
Yeah, that's gonna
I've
be
never
cool.
played with any of them before, so I'm very excited to see what they bring.
Ooh, if I had to guess of that group of people who I think is secretly the best at Tekken, it would 100% be Chelsea.
Chelsea has been playing for a long time.
Oh, amazing. God, okay, I'm gonna tune in maybe just to watch that.
Jeff referenced a character who he played in Tekken 5, which is like 10 years ago now, so I'm scared about it too. Thunderburning says, if we're international, can we not donate? And that depends. I think we got a donation from Scotland earlier. I'm not sure exactly how they pulled that off. Yeah, if you run into prompts in the payment process that tell you you can't, it might be, yeah, that might be the case. It says some folks are saying you can. I have a U.S. card. The bank keeps saying it's a scam. Oh, bummer.
Ha. Card sounds like a narc.
Yeah. Another person says in England, been donating fine.
Okay, that's
And
interesting. And weird.
Yes, and we also had donations from Canada. And speaking of donations, do you mind if I rattle some off while you're fighting Dad?
Please do.
Okay.
This is just gonna go how it goes. Ah, fuck.
We got one from, we got a $6.96 donation from Beepus, who says, Beepus, smile. Megan B dropped 30 saying, love and stream, keep it up. Blue Jay says, thank you for keeping me company while I'm doing my last few projects this semester. Also, the Crash Bandicoot lives in my head. I'm free. Anonymous dropped 50. Scott K, thank you. Anonymous dropped 20. Jessica Aaron, my friend, Hungry Butler for Smoky Battleship Drive. Another Beepus saying, UWU. What's that? I don't know what that is.
UW Whitewater?
I'm kidding.
Oh, I see.
It's Uwu.
I see.
Paul Hodge, Gumbo Gambit, Mindy Nara, thank you also very much.
Gang, we close.
Let's see you deal with this.
Get that dad.
I mean, my damage output is pretty bonkers at this point, but getting close in is so dangerous.
I thought Achilles taught you to be quick.
Wow, Dad, rude. Just gonna stand there? That's weird.
Coming out of this.
You're not gonna do that thing where you shoot me? No, there you go. You did it. Thanks, Dad.
Oh no, I heard a little spoiler here from somebody in the chat about this fight.
Is there a third stage? That was my biggest fear.
Maybe.
Yeah, that was my biggest fear. It's just in keeping with how this fight usually goes. Ow!
Now, Cerberus.
What? 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 How dare you make me attack my dog? That's outrageous. I don't know where that burst of damage came at the end there. I think a jar hit me. I'm so glad I made it far enough to see Cerberus, though. That was very exciting.
Got me again, damn it.
That's great.
God, I can't believe I did 3 runs in just over 3 hours and not at any point did I actually beat my dad. That's so disappointing.
I can't believe you can do that runs that fucking long. Like that's some good ass Hades. Shout out.
I still love you, Cerberus. Okay. Thank you, everybody who's sung in so far. We're 3 hours and 15 minutes in of a 56-hour stream, so this is just the beginning of what is going to be a lot of gaming. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to transition us over into watching Cyberpunk Red, the first episode of that, and I will be hopping into the chat after I get food and talking through it. So if you have any questions, this is like your director's commentary track, basically, for this. Feel free to hop in and ask them, and I'll try my best to respond to them as much as I possibly can. So first I'm going to get food, and we'll be doing that. So that'll be about 45 minutes, and then about 2 o'clock on the dot, we'll be transitioning to Carrion for a couple hours. So,
Jenna, do you want me to stick around for that, or do you want me to drop to background duties? It's your call.
why don't you stick around for like 20 minutes while I get food? Because I won't
Sounds
be
good.
by the computer while I'm doing that. So
Okay,
that would be
cool.
ideal.
I can do that.
All
Good.
right. All right. See y'all on the other side.